Hey, keep cooking up that dope, Mike.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Unathletic Podcast. What is this, episode five, six?
Or
I don't even know. But yeah, man, it's the host machine. We got the hosts Will, Augie, Justin.
Oh,
I don't know what's up, man.
that nigga nervous. He nervous.
That was bad. I
No,
really
no,
good.
no, that was good. No, that was good. You did good. We ready now. Basically, today what we doing is we
I am nervous.
recapping the. I know you're nervous. I can see it in your face when you was talking the intro. You looked uncomfortable.
All right, we lock in.
But yeah, we recapping basically the first round of the playoffs. What game we starting with?
yeah, I want to talk about the 76ers and Knicks.
No, I want to talk about the
That's it,
Lakers
Eddie.
first. Let's talk about the Lakers first.
Lakers?
We talk about
Let's
the
go.
Lakers
Let's
first?
go.
Talk about the Lakers first.
I bet. Let's get straight into it.
In
Lakers.
fact, no, wait. Let's go in order of the finishing of the series. First team to
Okay.
get swept was the Suns and Timberwolves Suns. Let's talk about that first.
Oh,
Oh,
you
so we're
wanna
talking about Tim's and the Suns now?
talking about
Oh.
the Tims and the Suns?
Okay.
Great show.
Okay.
Great show for my boy Ant, bro. I mean, I think he proved a lot of the big conversation on the street.
And this is
Definitely.
exactly what I hate
Definitely.
about this series.
I think he kind of proved it in that
That's
series.
exactly what I hate about this series, right there. Boom. You just see who got all the
Right.
credit. You see who just got all the credit, right? One player.
I ain't give him all the credit.
That's the first player you talk about,
He
not the fact
definitely
that
He getting the most credit for sure.
not they have 6 players averaging double digits. No one talks about
They
that.
did,
Yep,
but
6
I
players
do want
averaging.
to point out Anthony
That's all.
Edwards in that series averaged 33.4 points on 53
Mhm.
shooting from the field and 43.6 from the three.
I'm glad you brought out numbers, right? Because let me also add in some numbers if you want me to.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you know besides Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, almost every player that played more than, I would say,
Yeah.
like 40 minutes in that series on the other team had a higher offensive efficiency than everybody on the Suns?
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you know
I
that?
think with my fault.
Hold
keep
on,
going.
hold on.
Yeah,
Did you know
my
that
fault.
every player on the Timberwolves, probably like 1 or 2 exceptions, had a higher defensive rating than everybody on the Suns?
Okay.
So,
It was definitely the more aggressive team.
but the
and he proved
team
it last
played
night.
good. The
Yeah,
team,
He definitely had the better team
Yeah.
overall. Yeah.
the team.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
And this what
100%.
happens in the NBA. A team plays good, and they only highlight the star player. But I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
when are they going to get their credit? When they lose in the Western Conference Finals? God forbid. It's like, oh, the team got to step up now. It's too late.
Yeah, right. The narrative was switched like that too. I feel that's how it be. As soon as they lose,
I
nah,
think,
honestly,
and
I'm not going with that. Not because you are, but if they lose, I
Yeah.
feel like they gonna start blaming in. Oh, and then play yada yada. Come on, but they do this to everybody.
I'm
I
not.
think
I'm
win or
not-
lose. I think win or lose, and still had a good playoff run.
Exactly.
Win
And
or
then,
lose.
no matter
Yeah.
what you say, right? No matter what happens,
So I don't
say
think you
they-
can really
they
blame them.
They lose the
if they
next
lose.
4. I think Edwards still averaging 30 points, shooting 50, 40, 80. That 50, 40, 80 split
Mhm.
with 8 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, no matter what, you can't take that away from him. But you're gonna say you gotta play, you gotta
100%.
do better. But I just don't like the fact that he's already getting comparisons 2 playoff years in. I don't like that.
I agree
Yeah.
to an extent with that. I think people comparing him, like I could understand. Actually, I can't. Saying you see shades of Michael Jordan already is kind of crazy. You know, saying you see shades of Kobe already is kind of crazy. I think putting him up there right now is way too early. He's balling, right? And I think, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree with me, as of right now, I think he's establishing himself as the best shooting guard in the league.
We're talking about Shea, what's called the guy on OKC, right? The shooting guard.
What? We're talking about.
I'm talking about Ant.
We're talking about Anthony
Oh,
Edwards.
and oh my God, I thought my bad.
Lord,
I thought-
nah, I
I
ain't
thought
gonna
that
lie,
was
like
called
it's not that much of
Oh
a
man,
reach
my
to
bad,
say
my
he got
bad.
shades, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Nah,
but
it
you
is.
see in his game, bro. You see in
Talking
his
about
game,
this
but
full time, and this nigga's
like I
thinking.
said, I'm not gonna
I thought
I'm not gonna
Shea
compare him
Shea
to
was
really
talking
Jordan.
to Alexander. I thought you were talking about him.
Too much
My
pressure.
bad.
this shit is fucking bugging. Like,
This is one of the few times a player's getting compared to Michael Jordan. Everybody loves it. LeBron got compared to Jordan, bashed him. Kobe was getting compared to Jordan. They didn't bash him, and no one liked it. All of a sudden, like, just when people get compared to these all-time greats early, they get bashed. But now it's the random narrative over the summer was Anthony Edwards. But for him to be the best shooting guard in the league, I still find that ridiculous.
Who you got him over him though?
Donovan Mitchell.
Like right now, Donovan Mitchell.
Anthony Edwards has taken.
I don't know. Niggas wasn't even around, bro. So how we know if niggas was hating when niggas saying Kobe was the next Jordan? I feel like niggas was respecting it and just waiting for him to prove it. Like, I don't know.
Literally, though, how is Kobe better than Jordan? He's playing second fiddle to Shaq. Kobe's not the best player on the Lakers. How is he better than Jordan? Anthony Edwards, bro, won one playoff series in his career, and already the future GOAT. Through 5 games, he went from.
They be reaching a little bit.
Through 5 games, he went from probably number 3, 4 to 1 at shooting guard.
Like I said, off camera though, I see more D Wade than Michael Jordan.
And I agree with that.
Right now,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
but I think comparing him to Michael Jordan is
all you gotta do is
way too early.
Way too early.
Win. Way too early.
You can't be Jordan if you ain't win. That's the whole thing about Jordan. Like, you had like plenty of niggas put up Jordan numbers. D-Book, you go down the list, bro. We can get into that too, but come on, you gotta win to be really him. So I hear you on that.
It's like what has he done that Donovan Mitchell hasn't done? It's like he hasn't even done enough in his career to be said to be the best shooting guard in the league. We're literally calling him the best shooting guard in the league off of 5 games.
Them 5 games mean a lot, though. Nobody expected him to go in the series and beat Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, especially dominate the way he did. He took it from Kevin Durant.
He didn't beat Devin Booker and Kevin Durant.
He made it very clear that he wanted to go into that series and dominate. He said that he was there to kill, and I think he showed that. I think he proved that. He put the league on notice. I think sweeping Devin Booker and the Suns, who were final favorites when they got Kevin Durant, and they got Bradley Beal, and they got a team with a good or decent big with Nurkic. I think to sweep them and like to really put your foot on that, I think that was really big, and he put the league on notice. He's finally showing like who he is.
And they were not really close games either. Like all them games were not really that close games, except like
I wouldn't say they weren't close. I just think they were dominant. I just think they were dominant wins.
Well, all I want to talk about is like the first 2 games, right? Game 1, y'all remember what happened? Game 1, Devin Booker had a bad game, shot 5 for 16. He was all over the internet. Game 1. Everybody was posting about him. I didn't see a single post about Ant Edwards game 2.
This is very true.
Shit, that's why.
Wait, but I want to talk about game 2 though, right? Because I didn't see a post about Ant Edwards, right? I didn't see a post about Ant Edwards. Didn't see a post about Jaden McDaniels either. Jaden McDaniels had 25 points. He led the team in scoring.
I seen mad posts.
I didn't see anything about Karl Anthony Towns having a bad game. I didn't see Anthony Edwards they talking about him shooting 25% from the field. No one talked about it.
Yeah.
Winning covers
up a lot of things.
You
only had 15 points. Right?
You can say that, right? You can say that, right? But when the Lakers won, they still got bashed. But we could talk about that. You know what I mean?
But then if you look at game 2, Devin Booker didn't really have a good game. Bradley Beal didn't really have a good game. Even Kevin Durant didn't really have a good game in that game.
Devin Booker had 20 points. He shot bad from the 3. He still shot 46 from the field. Exactly. No one talked about KD in that game. No, Bradley Beal shouldn't even be on the team. He's just not that good. He's not that good anymore.
Gordon performed better in less time than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, you don't think they could figure it out?
It's gonna be hard for them to make moves too.
Nothing. Win with that? Just add a little bit of supporting cast.
No,
they just need to scrap the whole project.
The whole project got to be going.
100%. They don't spread the ball around.
Yeah.
They don't spread the ball around enough. You know that Kevin Durant and D-Book are going to take 80% of the shots.
Glad you said the number 80%.
If they don't sit there and each of them don't go for 35 plus, it's clipped. They're probably going to lose.
I'm glad you said 80 points because 80% because Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Royce O'Neal, I meant, took 80% of the shots in the series.
They don't spread the ball around enough. How can you allow? Because we all know when you get into the playoffs, role players are just as much as a factor as star players. You need your bench. You need role players. If they aren't in a rhythm, because most role players, spot up shooter guys, they're volume shooters. So if they aren't in a rhythm and you need them down the stretch to make a big three, but they only took 2 shots that game, what do you expect?
Yeah, Royce O'Neal got it.
But on the other end,
minutes with 0 points.
On the other end, it's like what I think it's Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, Mike Conley, Karl Anthony Towns, and Nikhil Alexander Walker, and Naz Reid all combined for 72%. So when 7 players come and they had an extra 40 shots taken in the series, they shot 342 shots. The Suns shot 302 or 300 in that range. They got out rebounded on average 12 rebounds a game. But the role player, that's my issue. I don't really have a big issue with Anthony Edwards besides the comparisons. But it's like, when are these players going to get shown love?
100%. He has a great team around him. A great team.
Hold up, Justin. I want to get back to you saying they were in blowout games?
I didn't say that. I said they were dominant wins.
Oh, dominant wins. Okay, I understand. I'm about to say because the first game was they were 15. Second game I'll say 12. Third game they lost by 17. And then the fourth game they lost by 6. That's what I was saying. Like the fourth game, that's what I saw. Like the Suns still playing a little good, but it still was like they couldn't find them. They couldn't find the rhythm. Devin Booker dropped 49 and then KD dropped 33, and then you got single digits all around.
There is no rhythm with them. It's Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. It's the Devin Booker and Kevin Durant show, and you sit there and hope that role players spot up shooters that you haven't gotten the ball all game to hit that shot down the stretch. That's not a winning formula.
It's not regular season either. This is
playoffs. I'll definitely say like the distribution between all the scores is their biggest problem. Their defense is kind of weak too, but shockingly, for like the first time ever in playoff history, like offense is actually winning games.
There's no share of ball except 2 people.
On what side? Wait. On what side are you saying defense isn't that good?
On Suns.
Oh yeah, it's atrocious. That's why they lost. They didn't win a game because they had no defense.
But I wouldn't even blame that like the biggest. You know what I mean? I blame more so that they can't distribute their scoring. Like you can't. You two niggas is going off for 70 combined, whatever. That shit not gonna cut it.
It's not.
Not in today's era. You can get away with just not having that good of a defense. You see it, but yeah. You can't distribute your shots amongst your scorers, bro. You got a problem. Shit bad. But truthfully, like, I don't even know. That might be a false narrative too. Cause if you see Dallas winning just off their offense, I mean, I'm still shocked by their defense, what they did with the Clippers, but I still get out to their offense to like carry that whole series. I get out to Kyrie and their offense, but I don't know. Like they won off of that, but I don't know if that's gonna take them to the finals though. Like that's gonna be tough.
Hey,
that'd be crazy to see like a team just win
strictly off of deadly playmakers, man.
Like a team that went strictly off of like great offense. Like I feel like that's rare. I would love to see it though.
And they could do it. They could do it. They're in a run to win it.
I will tell you, the Timberwolves, the way they played in the first round, they played really good. But I mean, even we seen last night, they pulled away in the end, but
they didn't give up. They didn't give up at all.
You're not gonna play, especially the way they played last night. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna beat the Suns playing like that.
Or you mean the Nuggets?
Nuggets. Yeah, they beat the Suns' ass. The Nuggets. You're not beating the Nuggets playing.
Jamal Murray step up that much.
Exactly my points. That Jamal Murray played worse than he did in the Lakers series. Granted, he had 17 points in the fourth quarter, the second half. He had 17 points. But like I told Sheen last night, if they come out of first of all, they gave up a 14-point lead in the first quarter with everybody playing back on the Nuggets side of the ball besides Michael Porter Jr. Then you go into halftime down
Yeah,
3, and Jamal Murray's 0 for 5. One of one of the key pieces to their offense is shooting 0 for 5, and you're down. And Anthony Edwards got 25 points at half.
Yeah.
You're like, do you think you're gonna win? You're gonna win this series playing like that? Like, because now Jamal Murray's gonna have a hot game. He's gonna have a game where he comes out and shoots 60 from the field.
You said the Nuggets was up, right? When Jamal Murray was like 0 for 5, you saying?
Yeah.
He was up. Yeah, that is bad.
They was up 3.
But they were only about like a couple points.
They was up
like
3. Wait,
like
but
that.
Jamal Murray was 0 for 5.
Yeah.
Jokic was 5 for 14. MPJ was the only player shooting over 50%.
Most definitely. Yeah.
So it's just like
Aaron Gordon too. Aaron Gordon stepped up at the end as well.
You know, funny, I got the numbers. You know what Jamal Murray shot in that fourth quarter though? Let me see. I'll look it up.
I will say,
because I know he went to the second half with 2 points. I know
I know the stat. I'm pretty sure they showed the graphic on the screen. He was like 5 for 6 in the second half, starting. It was like the end of the third.
Oh yeah, see, no, that's not good.
Because he didn't play that much in the first quarter.
Like,
he was 0 for 3 in the first quarter, I think so, or something like that.
He was 0 for 3. Then he took 2 more shots. He was 0 for 5.
Yeah, he was 0 for 5, and then he like
scored
a bucket.
You were saying this during the Lakers series, bro. If you let, you were saying this during the Lakers series, you let Jokic get his little 30, 40, whatever. As long as he don't get those 15 to 10 assists, like I'd rather him get his little 30 yards. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you could hold back Jamal Murray.
You can just go back like we just talking about the Suns. Yeah, let KD have this good game or Devin Booker have a good game, but them role players. You gotta watch out for them.
With the Suns, it's different because Jokic is going to make it emphasis to get players involved. The Suns didn't do that. KD touched the ball, shots going up. D-Book got the ball, shots going up. The Nuggets are going to make it an emphasis to get Jamal Murray going, to get Michael Porter Jr. going, to get Caldwell Pope going. They're going to make it an emphasis to get
the main focus is on what's it called, Jokic.
Involved.
Main focus on Jokic. What's it called? If you get the role guys rolling, that's it. You got the game in your hands. But like. Hey, what's it called? Timberwolves, they out here, they holding it down.
And like when it comes to the Timberwolves and the Nuggets, I get like you can't have a lead and blow it, especially with Jamal Murray playing the way he played. But every game takes on a new personality. Jamal Murray can heat up and have a hot game, but then Cat can have a hot game in the same game.
Yeah. Was it a home game or was it a away game?
Every game takes a different personality.
Was the first game home or away for Timberwolves?
Pretty sure Nuggets were at home.
It was in Denver, yeah.
They were in Denver, so yeah, it's still. They always say it's harder to play over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then they went and took one. They
scored a great one.
You know what I'm saying? This is like a great thing for like the run right now to get one away, because like now you can lose this one and you're still going back home, so you have it's a higher chance of you taking the lead in this run.
You always want to steal one when you're the away team. If you could just get one.
That's what Lakers folded when they were up by 20 at what's called away, and then they let go. LeBron.
I'm happy you brought that up so we can segue into the Lakers.
Let's jump to the Lakers series because I got a lot to talk about.
Y'all just want to talk about main topics, or you want to talk about every game?
We're gonna talk about all the games, but
because there's a lot of mistakes that were made. D-Lo didn't go crazy in the beginning.
I want to touch on a few things, right? Because in the Lakers series. The top player for the Lakers, was Anthony Davis, averaging 27.8 points a game, 63.4 field goal percentage, 15 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks a game. Now you obviously have on the other side of AD's Joker, 28.2 points per game, 59.1 field goal percentage, 16 rebounds, and 9.8 assists. But with those top players, I think the most important play, like I'm not going to take anything away from Jokic, right? But someone who came up big for the Nuggets, who they wouldn't have won without, was Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. killed y'all the whole series. The entire series.
We can all agree with that.
The entire series. Michael Porter Jr. averaged 22.8 points per game on 55.3 shooting and 48.8 from the three, with 8.4 rebounds on top of that. Obviously, Bron played a good series. He didn't play bad at all. He averaged 27.8 on 56 from the field, 38.5 from the three, 6.8 rebounds,
The
8.8
three was
assists.
he was taking too many
Valid.
threes, in my opinion.
I mean, that's how LeBron. That's how y'all choked that 20-point lead.
Oh no.
How you got that 20-point lead was feeding Anthony Davis because no one could stop Anthony Davis. And
Yeah,
then
I think it was
the
more
20-point
ball
lead
movement going
went
on.
No, the 20-point lead went away.
And the defense
Well,
was
when y'all
stepping
got
up
that
way more.
20-point lead, yeah, when y'all had it, but how y'all lost it was everybody started chucking up threes and
Everybody
not
started
getting Anthony Davis the ball.
gas pedal all the way down,
Wait.
letting it go. That's exactly what they were doing. They took
Oh, you
LeBron out.
said
They took
LeBron
AD out. You're having Rui who's missing wide open layups all serious. He's like I couldn't even count him on my hands how many times he missed a layup. Yeah, it was some contested, some could have been fouls, but you're still supposed to make those type of layups.
Rui had a terrible series.
Lakers expect Rui to have a good game, at least put up 15 on a
Rui
good day.
was someone I thought was going to be a key piece and kind of the Lakers X factor going into the playoffs. I thought he was going to have a really good series, but he was one of the underperformers in that series. He averaged 7.8 points per game on 34.5% shooting and 35 from the three. That's terrible, especially when you're playing 30 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
his defense wasn't there either.
and we already know what happened with D'Angelo Russell. He disappeared in the playoffs once again. And
yeah.
My question is now with not even that, now that the Lakers have fired their entire coaching staff, was it more so on the players or was it on the coach?
Hey, man.
In my opinion, I think it's
You're not
65
gonna
the
like.
team and then 35% the coach. In my opinion.
Mm-mm.
Because there were some plays that the coach was really like needed, like certain calls, like when the ball went out on well no not when the ball when Russell got slapped in the face by Porter. Even Porter knew he slapped him in the face, and the coach just sat there, didn't call nothing. And then there's plays like LeBron complaining about a foul for for 2 plays, and that's where I look at the players. So, and I'm not saying, yeah, Anthony Davis complains too, but LeBron was a big factor, and he didn't really step up either. But there was a lot of things on the players as well. Players couldn't get the
Of
rhythm
course.
going. They couldn't find a rhythm. D'Lo made a couple shots, thought he was hot, and then went 2 for 7 the rest of the game. Like, we can't be doing that. We cannot be doing that.
So you feel as it's more so on the players than the coach? Well,
no.
What do you feel?
It is definitely on the coach. Because you could
sit here and say, you're with the players?
ready? Because you could say, right, players got to step up.
I'm letting go real quick.
Players got to step up, right? Players got to step up. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're playing with your 100% skill set and a player across from you is playing with 75% of the skill set and 25% strategy, who wins? Jarvin Ham literally plays by he plays by let's say just a strategy of play the percentages on defense. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
He's literally letting role players shoot threes if they shoot 37 and under from the 3-point line. Is that a strategy to win?
It's a terrible strategy. And before you continue going, I want to say, as a Warriors fan, when we got beat down by the Celtics in the regular season, Steve Kerr said that his strategy going into that game was, we're going to let Jaylen Brown shoot based off of his 3-point percentage. Jaylen Brown killed us. You never let someone, especially a skilled player at that, get into a rhythm. You let someone get you.
Once you see that ball go in once, it's over.
He could be the 14th man on the roster. If he finds a rhythm, he's hot. He's going to kill you the whole game. You never let someone find a rhythm, because once they find a rhythm, it's more than likely they're not going to lose it. We just saw the dudes from what team? The Pistons have dropped 50. What was his name? Malachi Flynn, I think.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Malachi Flynn. Yeah.
Anybody could go out there. When you're in the NBA, bro, these are all skilled players. Anybody could go out there and drop points if given the opportunity. You don't sit there and leave someone wide open based off their field goal percentage or their 3-point percentage. Anybody could hit a shot, especially in the NBA, especially in today's game.
Was it game 3 of the Lakers
that's
Warriors
not the best,
game last
that's
year?
not the best call. You sounded mad quiet. I couldn't.
Said Game 3 of the Lakers Warrior. Oh, my camera fell. The Lakers Warrior game last year. When they let Michael Green shoot 5 for 5 from 3, or like 5 for 7 from 3, because we left them open all game.
No.
See, it's tough, man. Cause yeah, man, it's the playoffs. Everybody here to elevate their game. So if you just going off someone shooting 37% throughout the regular season, that's just bad calling.
Yeah.
I get it. Like you be like, I'm gonna test their gangster, cool. But once they start making shots, you gotta be able to adjust. So I agree with all the points you made about coach. I agree with. Like, I'm not gonna just blame on the players. Me, I feel like I'm standing 50-50, but the players gotta take some accountability.
Most definitely. You don't think at this? Oh, it's my bad. Shit, you can go ahead.
Nah, just like quickly, like I don't like the way you can't just blame it all on the coach, bro. Because at the end of the day, players gotta step up, bro. They got a job to do too, bro.
That's why I agree a little bit when you're saying that. It's like
they call shots too.
Because like looking at what's it called, like the beginning, like the regular season with D-Lo, it's like he showed us that he can ball. So you kind of playing with the coaching at the same time, and then when the coaching expecting you just bring on that same, that same end of the season D-Lo, like he didn't have the best almost at the end of the season, but he did have that good 2-3 months of where he's having those 20 ball games, had that 28 ball game, dropped a 30 piece. He's having those games, so the coaching is still trusting this guy to perform like that. But then when he gets to the playoff, he's not performing. Then you're trying to blame the coach.
But
it's kind of still
part of coaching, like Sheen said, is adjustments. If you see one of your guys aren't in rhythm and they aren't scoring a lot, you have to adjust. Now you want to sit here and say it's more so on the players than the coach. I'm gonna give you a few things on Darvin Ham. Y'all, the Lakers, y'all love talking about that 20-point lead y'all blew. There was no timeout. As you had a 20-point lead and watching it fizzle away. And as the Nuggets are slowly climbing back, not one timeout is called. That's bad coaching.
Yeah, that's agreeable. That's definitely agreeable.
That's terrible coaching. In the fourth quarter, he started Spencer Dinwiddie and Gabe Vincent. What have they gave y'all?
I'll tell you. You want me to tell you? Because I'll tell you.
Yes,
hold
please.
On. Let me get through because Spencer Dinwiddie and Gabe Vincent in this series. Mm-hmm. Spencer Dinwiddie shot. Where is he? He shot. Where is it? 25% from 3, and Gabe Vincent shot 25% from 3, or 14%. I'm sorry, from 3. Spencer Dinwiddie shot 35 from the field. Gabe Vincent shot 25 from the field.
Those are the players your coach started in the fourth quarter. That's bad coaching. That 20-point lead that went away, that 20-point lead that y'all got before it got fizzled away. What got y'all that lead was the PNR. He went away from the PNR.
Mm-hmm.
They were Anthony Davis. They were killing y'all. They were killing Nuggets with the PNR. They couldn't stop it. They did not know how to stop it. Went away from it. Everyone started shot chucking, and then 20-point lead went bye, and there was not a single time out. Now, Vanderbilt came back during that series. People probably wouldn't know that. Why? Because he didn't play him. 0 minutes for Vanderbilt. Who else was available that series and came back? Christian Wood. 0 minutes for Christian Wood. How do you sit there and you have now with Christian Wood being back, there's 3 centers, but you continue to start Rui Hachimura over him after seeing throughout the entire season, or series, what Rui gave you? Why not try to adjust and put someone else and throw something different at the Nuggets and Joker, because what you've been throwing at them already has not been working. 14-2 run. 14-2 run. Not a single timeout. There's been multiple times where the Nuggets have went on runs and he does not use a single timeout. You don't take your timeouts with you. You're watching your team lose their lead game after game after game, and you're not calling a timeout. You're not getting these guys settled, and you're not trying to adjust.
He only played in first round, Christian Wood. He only played in first game. That's crazy. Oh no, he played in game 5, Christian Wood.
You would think he was injured or something.
That's crazy. I barely saw him play.
He wasn't.
That's coaching. He was injured. Yes, he came back. He was available. So was Vanderbilt, and they didn't give him no minutes. Why? Vanderbilt's your best defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
He averaged 17 minutes in the Denver games played, 2 games only. He shot field goal from 80%, free throw 50. Like, he would be great. What's it called to have? No, this
Yeah,
year.
Are you talking
who
about
for
regular
who?
season?
No, West first round. What's called game 5? Denver
For
win the
who?
series 4-1 for Christian Wood. I'm
Oh,
watching.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
so
yeah, for
crazy.
sure.
Like I'm really looking at y'all lineup. Y'all really only got 4 active people coming off the bench,
yep.
which is
Yeah,
cool though. That's not like too much, but like your 2 main people coming off the bench, they barely getting over 20 minutes. Meanwhile, you got teams like Minnesota, like like they got at least 2 people off their bench getting 20 minutes, and it's gonna be productive too.
So
It's not like a hit or miss.
my thing is with the Lakers, you have
I
Anthony
think that's
Davis,
just on the coaching.
you have LeBron James. Obviously, we know what type of players they have. Time and time again, when you've gotten a lead, because you proved you could beat Denver. You took one game, and you showed you can get the lead on them. But time and
Yeah.
time again, you showed that when Mike Malone adjusts, you cannot then readjust. You can't. You've showed that multiple times, over and over and over again, not through just this series, but last season series as well. You can't. Darvin Ham does not know how to adjust. He goes into the game with a game plan. When that game plan doesn't work, that's it. He
Yeah.
doesn't know how to.
that's
He
it.
doesn't
Pause.
know how to
He
adjust.
does
And
rely.
when
He
you
does rely
go,
a lot on the players too.
he
You're
does.
right.
He
He
relies
does
on
rely a
Anthony
lot on the
Davis and
players.
LeBron James. And when you, I'm not even gonna say when they have a bad game, because Anthony Davis didn't have a bad game. The only bad game he had, bad game in quotations, is the fifth game because he got hurt.
He got
He
his
shot
shoulder.
80%.
Yeah,
He's shooting
third
80%.
quarter.
Exactly.
His
So
shoulder.
he didn't have a bad game. It's when you, Darvin Ham, you go away from Anthony Davis and what's working. That 20-point lead, like I said, how they got that was the PNR.
Damn.
It was unstoppable. Through the first 3 games, Anthony Davis averaged 32. You went away from Anthony Davis. Why do you go away from your star player? When he's proven to
They
be
going. They kind
unstoppable.
of forced.
Jokic can't
Ain't
stop him.
they forced to go away though? They send a
Mm,
double team
That's
and
a
shit.
that's okay.
And they
Perfect. Yes.
niggas starting to niggas starting to
They're
sit back
sending
on the pick and roll.
yeah, you're right. They send
And
double teams.
that's
They
when the
try to
Lakers
take
started
the
relying on
ball.
the what's it called role players,
Like
and
No,
it
not
starts to
no.
crumble.
That's when Darvin Ham doesn't know how to adjust. They take the ball out of Anthony Davis' hands, and then now Mike Malone, when they sit there and be like, okay, Anthony Davis is killing us. We have to stop Anthony Davis. He draws up a game plan to stop Anthony Davis. The game plan starts to work. You, Darvin Ham, as the coach, has to be like, okay, how do I get my player involved again? How do I get Anthony Davis the ball again? The PNR was unstoppable.
that's why like I'm just
Yeah,
in a fucked up
ah,
position because like I think it's Darvin Ham's fault for putting too much trust in the players. But then again, like as the players, you got your coach putting all your trust in you for a reason. Like you gotta execute. You know what I mean? You got
yeah.
LeBron James on the floor. Like he
But some
putting
There's
all
two
that
things
two
trust in
sides
you
to look
for a
at it.
reason.
that's true. Some things he couldn't just control, like one of the players y'all needed to step up and didn't step up was D'Angelo Russell. He averaged 14.2 points per game on 38 field goal percent, 31 from the three. Well, that's terrible, especially when you're getting 37 minutes. But as a coach, you need to be able to readjust. Like I said, you had Christian Wood available. Christian Wood didn't get no burn. You sat there and kept trying to line up Rui. You sat there and kept trying to put Rui Hachimura on Jokic when you had Jackson Hayes. Why didn't Jackson Hayes get minutes? More minutes than he got. Rui Hachimura was not the matchup for Jokic. For whatever reason, he kept throwing him into the fire. To me, that's
Yeah,
bad coaching.
yeah, I ain't like that matchup either. That was crazy.
You know who
I
liked that
don't
matchup?
know.
Jokic, Mike
Lakers love
Malone.
that
They
matchup,
licking their
So he
chops
did.
when they see Rui Hachimura on Jokic.
But that's the
man.
problem. You got somebody
And
like
Rui
Aaron
couldn't step
Gordon
up to
healthy.
what's it
Now
called with
you
that pick and roll they had Jamal Murray and Jokic. Rui couldn't step up and help. If Austin Reeves or D'Lo's trying to guard what's it called Jamal Murray, and he's going off that pick and roll, like that midi that Jamal Murray ended up what's it called game twice against the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
like that was the most dangerous thing they could do. And you put Rui on probably more the most dangerous person on the damn court.
what,
Come on, man.
what,
I
what?
think Rui should have been on Jamal Murray, and like you said, it just
I,
somebody should have been guarding Jokic better.
I'm glad we're talking about matchups because I'm not gonna lie, the whole series, I'm watching the series, and LeBron James is hiding.
Agreeable.
Why is D'Angelo Russell on Aaron Gordon?
So happy you said that.
Why is
Makes no sense.
from time and time again you got like Austin Reeves trying to guard MPJ on a screen?
Yeah, true. Yeah, but like there's some there's some switches that happen that like it just happens.
I
You
think that's
can't
just
really blame
switches,
like
bro. Like
switches happen. Like
yeah,
when
really
you have
that
to help
shit.
to pick up, it happens. But
They
LeBron should supposed to guard when always the toughest guy on the court. Second toughest the toughest guy on the court, and he's guarding like sometimes Jamal Murray. Like, what are you doing, Michael Porter
Well,
or
you
Aaron
gotta think,
Gordon's
how do
got
you
the
stop
cut down
Jamal
low.
Murray from getting that 3 off the screen? You gotta switch. Now they switch. Now everything's fucked up. Cause now you got an off-ball screen running this shit. It's like that shit just discombobulates the whole defense, bro. And y'all don't got that much defensive players to be doing all that switching, bro. It's really only AD and LeBron who could guard 1 through 5. Shit. So
True. Rui should be that guy 1 through 4, but
a couple of screens later, D'Lo's on Aaron Gordon. They lost.
To me, simply plain, but you just put it simple. Mike Malone outcoached Darvin Ham
by a mile.
Yeah.
He got whatever he wants. He got whatever he wants. Switches. Lakers tried to throw in the zone. Killed them. They got right up out that zone as soon as they got put into it because Mike Malone knows how to coach and he knows how to adjust. He outcoached them, and that's why they lost.
Put it that way, you got a point, bro. I can't even say Joker outplayed AD. I can't even say that.
He didn't.
No.
He didn't.
Jokic had the highest efficiency rating in the league.
Who played the better role though on the team? Who played the better role on the team? Anthony Davis or Jokic?
Anthony Davis.
Jokic,
Jokic definitely played a better role for the team.
How?
Anthony Davis.
AD's supposed to play the bigger role, but
I'm not gonna lie. AD probably averages a triple double this series if Austin Reeves is shooting 29% and D'Lo shooting 27% from the 3-point line.
Well, we're looking at the we're looking at it now.
You're just looking at the numbers off the fact that they have 3 players averaging 20 points a game, and he's the primary facilitator.
Most definitely.
It's not like he made a few crazy passes, but these dudes are shooting open shots, and Michael Porter Jr. shooting over people. Jokic is literally hitting Aaron Gordon sitting block wide open with D'Lo on him. Literally, he just pretty much beat the Lakers at their own game. Like the Lakers are literally playing no defense, and you just fed him stats. That's all he did was just get fed stats.
Yeah.
So, but you're still staying with Anthony Davis played a better role than on the Lakers than Jokic played a better role for the Nuggets.
Even if you look at, you could say that Anthony Davis. You could say Anthony Davis had. Bro, we even seen Jokic had bad games in the series.
A bigger role, definitely. Anthony Davis played a bigger role for that team, for the Lakers. But a better role is, I think, it was just like, yeah, Anthony Davis getting you those buckets, but like around you, nothing's working. Yeah, you're trying to set them screens, but it's nothing working. You're trying to move the ball a little bit down in the midi through these guys, but it's still not working. With Jokic, it's like, yeah, it's better guys. Michael Porter's a better guy, most definitely better guy than, you can compare him to Austin Reeves, definitely. Is a better, guy on that team. Aaron Gordon is definitely better than Rui, if you're looking at it. So, there's definitely better guys, but as a Jokic, like looking at Jokic, he definitely played a better, role on the Nuggets.
This is what people not noticing. This is what people not noticing right now. No matter who got hot on the Denver Nuggets, who touched the ball every possession? No matter who was hot.
Jokic.
If Anthony Davis wasn't hot, did he touch the bat? No, even if he was hot, and then just like game 1 or game 2, D'Lo got hot. AD didn't. Exactly. LeBron is. LeBron touched the ball every possession. Anthony Davis, if someone else is hot on that court, he does not touch the basketball. He's literally floating there, just playing with.
It's still debatable because if Anthony Davis going on a 4 3-point scoring role, he's definitely gonna get the rock next play, most definitely. But are you gonna expect it every time? No, you're not gonna see him. If he's hot right now, yeah, they're gonna try to feed him the ball, but LeBron's gonna touch the rock, like you said. LeBron's gonna touch the rock.
Jokic shooting 70%. MPJ, what, 2 for 3 from 3, 17 points. They're running a screen and roll with MPJ and Jokic. D'Lo had 17 and AD had what, like 25 after half. I didn't see one high screen and roll from them, but it's LeBron and AD running high screen and roll every play.
Yeah, and I think that's what they relied too much on too. Like relying on both guys to finally find the rhythm. It was hard because it was hard for them to find that rhythm.
It was fairly in rhythm.
You think
that PNR wasn't?
You think the Timberwolves win more than 2 games if Anthony Edwards got 25 at half and he stopped touching the ball?
No.
Hell no.
No, they still need him. He still gotta do what he do.
Come on, man.
You think the Mavs do what they do if Jokic or Luka got 25 at half and he don't touch the ball? No.
Whoa. We're gonna
offense
look at. Well,
disrupted.
last game Luka didn't really have the best game. You know what I'm saying? If you really look at it, but they got role players on that damn team. Like if you really think about it, they got role players who can
To
step
me,
up.
Kyrie was the best player in the on the Mavericks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
without a
most
doubt, I
definitely.
agree.
Donovan Mitchell just had
That's a
50
big.
points 2 games ago and
He dropped
lost.
28 points after half.
You think if Donovan
Kyrie,
Mitchell stopped touching the ball at halftime,
no,
they
I think
went
he
they
dropped
even
20
close?
something points, maybe.
Not at all.
Yet the Lakers are the only team that has a player that'll drop 25 and a half and he stops getting the ball. They don't even let him work the double team to get the open man.
Coaching
right there, yeah. Like that's why I said, like, yeah, you can blame the coaching in this position because you really saw some calls that like made no sense by this guy.
Even you look at the
So basically,
game.
y'all saying right? Like, hold on. This is like a crazy question. This is hypothetical. So basically, what y'all saying is right. Say the Nuggets and the Lakers switch coaches.
Oh, we're beating
Same
them 4-0.
No.
4-0.
the
Lakers
Nuggets
winning?
and the
4-0.
Lakers switch coaches. Mike Malone, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see how many
But
times that
speaking
man
of
challenged
Nuggets,
a play or
they
trying to get a
still got
Yes.
replay?
Joker and
Like
Jamal
that man
Murray
trying to
over
get a
there, though.
replay every
Yeah,
play that something
yeah,
happened.
they still got Joker and Jamal
You
Murray
don't
over
think they
there.
just
That's
easy
100%
like? You don't think they're more easy to coach?
Bro, even look at the
more easier to coach. You
games.
have LeBron James on your team and Anthony Davis.
Look at every game you just watched this in the first round. I see every coach up and down the sideline losing a voice, telling me to switch that, run this, run that. Darvin Ham sitting in a seat with a clipboard.
Darvin Ham be like,
Yeah, playing it with his wiener in his
Be
pocket.
like,
Y'all hear about that shit?
That was a fake
Be
page.
playing with his.
That was a fake
Oh,
page.
that
that was
I
fake.
seen that too. I was about to post it.
He said he be looking at fucking fans and playing with his wiener in his pocket. That's why he got his fucking hands in his.
Bro, Sheen,
pockets
we
all the
was
time.
watching the game, me and you in the party, and when they did the little audio thing of the huddle, bro, what did Darvin Ham say that said I'm a good coach?
Nah, nothing, bro. He was nothing but an inspirational speaker. Bro.
I was just
If you
about to
really
say
look
that.
at, but if you look
I
at that
think
team, they
Will
don't even
has
like
it.
talk to each other.
That's basically what he was saying.
I think Will has it spot on when it comes to Darvin Ham. He's as he is a diehard Laker fan. He's always
Yeah,
said
he's a
that
fan.
Darvin
He
Ham
don't look. He don't
is
look
a
like a coach.
motivational speaker.
That's all he is.
Any bias.
He's a motivational speaker.
Bro, Darvin Ham would be a great high school coach where you got kids that's like not in tune with their hormones yet and elementary school, but these is grown men. They don't need a motivational speech. Bro, they're coming in locked in.
They need a coach. They need a coach.
Real life adjustments, nigga.
And that's Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham isn't that, and that's why he back to back lost series against the Nuggets. He's showed that no matter how many times y'all play the Denver Nuggets and Mike Malone, he can't come up with a good game plan.
Nope.
Nah. That's a shame, though, man. They had plenty of games to figure something out, bro.
Plenty.
Most definitely.
It usually takes one series to figure a team out. They had multiple series. So
multiple series.
Like LeBron or Anthony Davis say about Darvin Ham. Anybody hear what they said about him? Or there's no news that come out.
Nah, they're not gonna talk on it.
They haven't talked on it, but Anthony
got
Davis
podcasts, so they definitely gonna get brought up.
They will, but Anthony Davis has said to the press that sometimes we be out there and nobody on the court knows what they're doing. That's coaching. That's coaching. You can't have your players out there clueless. He said that, and then it came out that Darvin Ham said to the press, I'm gonna agree to disagree with Anthony Davis on that because he didn't like that Anthony Davis said that. Why? Because that reflects on him.
That could be. That's why what's it called? He had a little bad taste for Anthony Davis. Maybe that's why, like, you see, like Anthony Davis shining, and then he's getting taken out the game.
The players know it. You can't tell me a team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves. You can't tell me they sit there and think we just can't compete with the Nuggets. Oh, y'all know y'all can compete with the Nuggets. Y'all know what it is. The players know the most out of everybody. They know it's the coaching. They're steered wrong. There's no adjustments. They follow the game plan that, like, bro, no matter how great LeBron James is, no matter how great Anthony Davis is, there's a coach for a reason.
You can't replace a job. You're a player.
Exactly.
If you was a coach, you'd be a coach. So,
I
don't think he's gonna find a job. Excuse me.
That's a terrible answer. Why would you say that, bro? He just ended a whole man's career.
Did you know that Anthony Davis?
No, you know what you doing. When you a player, bro, you gotta know something. Like, shit. Damn.
You
But
do,
at the
but
end of the day, though,
the coach sees it from the outside where everything's going on, so he should able to know he can what defense to run, what defense to call, what offense to call. You should by second quarter you should already know what this team is trying to do against you. If you're
Exactly.
up by
yeah,
20,
bro.
your thing shouldn't be like, okay, we're going out there and do what we kept doing. No, you're going out there and you're making sure they're not scoring and you're scoring. It doesn't matter if you score after 2 minutes, but they don't score. You gotta make
Mhm.
sure they don't score. Your thing is don't give them the don't let go of the gas.
Yeah.
Keep
Wow.
forcing them to keep. If you gotta force Jamal Murray go to the right side, force him go to the right side. Don't force him go to the fucking left side, cause that motherfucker's fade is insane. But like I
That's
said,
how I was about to ask y'all. Like, so what you think? Like, say y'all the coach for LA. Y'all the coach for LA, right? What y'all gonna adjust first? Like, y'all gonna adjust y'all defense, or y'all gonna try to figure out what y'all gonna do
The
offensively?
offense. The first thing I'm doing is
Right.
I'm adjusting the offense. LeBron
Offense,
James should
Yep.
not be. The offense should not be ran through LeBron James.
agreeable.
because LeBron James in there, what, top 3 in transition scores, bro? I'm saying focus on defense, bro. At least get them transition buckets, bro. Let's get that going. And offense will come.
No
I
matter
agree.
what.
You like I said. I'm sorry to cut you off, but um, the PNR with D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis. Obviously, D'Angelo Russell had his bad games. We know that. But when they ran the PNR, D'Lo and Anthony Davis, it was unstoppable. They didn't have an answer for it. But like Will said, you run a high screen and roll with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. You're not worried about that. You're not.
No,
Which not for
that's agree with
nothing.
that one.
LeBron James was the best statistical 3-point shooter on the Los Angeles Lakers in the series, and that's not LeBron James's game. That's an issue.
But he took the
That's an
most
issue.
threes though too.
Which
Already
means,
not
He
gonna win
took
this
them,
formula.
which
and that's the
grant,
issue too.
yeah, he's not a 3-point shooter. Which
Why is LeBron taking so many threes? If we take LeBron in the
Who's
paint,
y'all guy though?
he's get
D'Angelo
D'Lo,
Russell
Austin
in the regular,
Reeves.
he shot 42% from the 3-point
Bro,
line.
that's so
Like
sad, bro.
these guys were
He ain't
supposed to be the
execute,
guys
bro.
shooting the
He
three.
got all the shots niggas wanted.
He shoots
He got all the
42.
shots.
I think for his career, Austin Reeves shoots 35. Torian Prince shoots a mid-30s. Like, these dudes, Rui shot 35 in a series. Rui's a decent 3-point shooter. None of these guys showed up.
But hey, look, if I'm
That's so
playing
true.
double advocate, right? If I'm playing double advocate for the players, we can all agree that the players' percentage went down in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, most definitely.
Everybody but
Mhm.
LeBron's.
So who's at the blame, bro? Because if they played up to par, I'm sure it would have been a good series. I don't think they're getting swept if they play up to par.
100%. When I say it's on the coaching, I don't say it's all 100% on the
Yeah,
coach.
that's
I'm
what I was
saying
saying.
it's
I
more
was looking at
so
a
Yeah, that's what I'm
on.
saying. I'm like
60-40
50,
percentage,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
it's
65
for
35.
I'm not 50-50 because Mike Malone completely outcoached him, and you can see it in every game. You can see in every game because just like last season, with the Lakers and the Nuggets in the playoffs, every game was winnable. Every game was
yeah,
winnable, and then,
Yeah, yeah, most
like I
definitely.
said,
Bro,
the
the
slight
20-point lead,
adjustment by Mike
I was still
Malone,
scared about that game. Cause I was like, this is not over yet. 20-point lead
100%.
is still not over yet. Even you called me that like it was like fourth quarter with like 8 minutes left. I was like, bro, don't call me right now. Cause this is
Hmm.
not over yet. I was like, bro, we're gonna probably lose. I called it. We was up by
Yeah,
8.
you
I was
did
like,
say
bro,
that. Yeah.
we might lose this one. Cause
Yep.
no rhythm. Everybody's taking dumb shots. Like, D'Lo's running up and shooting a three. What are you doing?
And then
You
and
haven't been doing that all game.
right there, when you
yeah.
lose a 20-point lead and players aren't settled, you start to see the play. You can see their body language. The player can tell you whatever they want, but when you read a person's body language, you can tell how things are going. You had a 20-point lead. It's going down. They're desperate now. Bro, keep it a bean. The Lakers are scared. They had a 20-point lead, and it went down.
When we
They're
went
worried.
down to
They're
15, it
worried
was like,
now,
yep,
and that's when you need,
they
and
knew they
that's
could
when
come
you
back.
need your coach. You need your coach to call a timeout, get your players settled in, write down, get a good play drawn up to get someone in rhythm. You call a timeout, you get a good play. Darvingham doesn't do that. He doesn't use his timeouts. He doesn't. And to me, that's huge as a coach because when Mike Malone is watching the Nuggets go 3-4 possessions, miss shot, turnover, miss shot, turnover. He's gonna call a timeout. He's gonna get these guys a
And
good
most
play
de-
drawn.
six
He's gonna
points
get
in,
these guys a good
if
play
6
drawn
points
up,
in,
and he's going
you
to
gotta call.
that builds off something.
So I gotta bring up the
Let
Greg Popovich story, brother. Like, this is ridiculous. They won the jump ball and somebody left somebody open off the jump ball. He called a timeout, took him out the game.
Yep.
That's good. He didn't like something, so he called a timeout and fixed it and addressed it.
Got straight to it, and no bullshit.
Not every coach is perfect. Like I think the Timberwolves coach had an amazing season coaching wise. I still think he did one of the dumbest things a coach could do. You in a close game with the Nuggets, Nas Reed just scored 12 straight points. Something like that in the fourth quarter. He took him out.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's crazy.
So to me,
I think the moral of that series is like good players can get good leads and shit, but good coaching keeps those leads.
Yeah, 100%.
You worded it perfectly.
That's
you
perfect.
Perfectly.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Honestly, like right.
It's like I said, that 20-point lead after the Nuggets scored 5 points, I was like, it's still not over. Like, cause they find a rhythm, and the Lakers still not calling no timeouts, not subbing nobody, nothing. It's just keep on pushing the gas, and just keep making Lakers miss the ball.
When you're a team and you're watching you're watching your lead slowly dwindle away, you call a timeout and you get a good play drawn up. That creates rhythm.
We're not gonna talk about crybaby Bron laying on the floor after possession. 4-on-5. They didn't stop the break. The Lakers stopped the break as a team. They stopped the break, and LeBron James is still arguing with the ref. Go play defense. You're up 5 points. Come on, like let's go, bro.
And every great coach,
but it's hard to say because some of these calls they don't call on him, and you're seeing him getting smacked back of the head, getting dragged by the shoulders. I understand his body type, and I understand what he stands for the league. He's gonna take you to the paint, and he's gonna make it. That's his thing. So the ref is more let him play more physical and certain things, and then you see on the other side the ref is calling the same thing on the other player, and then you're confused. And I understand the frustration because you're frustrated. You're down 3 games. You're frustrated. And then your team is crumbling down, you're definitely frustrated. So, yes, LeBron's
100%.
definitely making a mistake. He's definitely making a mistake for sitting there complaining about it, being a crybaby. I can't disagree with that one, but at the same time, it's like the guy's fed up with this shit. It's like, man, like I understand. I'm that guy that's always talk about he's big contact, big take you to the paint. He's gonna try to finish it. So it's understandable, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you shouldn't be sitting there fucking arguing for 2 plays.
Green screen made a return.
The return.
I'm back with the green screen, man. My fault, shit. Yo, I could have sworn my phone shorter.
Oh, your phone just died?
Yeah, damn, we was in a good convo too.
Wait, how you talking?
Nah, continue though.
He's on Xbox now.
I went back to Xbox.
Oh, word. But damn, I'm about to say something. I don't know.
I think you got your
thought
back.
Yeah.
Cry, baby.
Oh no. The issue is when I feel LeBron, he's a foul baiter. A lot of players. Austin Reeves does it too.
A lot of players do it.
No. But LeBron's whole game is he'll drive into a double team and initiate contact. A lot of players foul bait, but
that's what I'm saying. And
you can't cry when you don't get the call.
Yeah,
my thing is situations like I know you're gonna try to overplay me, like Jokic for example, or Luka, like he'll exploit that. But Bron, like Will said, but he'll really purposely drive into the double team, go up, expect the foul, and then just like completely forget about defense. Like
Game 5 or Game 4 last year in the Western Conference Finals, LeBron gets the ball on the block, spins into a double team, and tries to draw a foul for the game.
Yeah.
Now, granted, if that play was drawn up for LeBron, that's still on Darvin Ham if that play was drawn up for LeBron, because I'm not giving it to a player on the baseline when it's easy to double team him off the inbound. That's a dumb thing to do. But if LeBron just said, give me the ball, and whoever inbounded just said, oh, yeah, that's smart. Let me give LeBron the ball on the baseline when they could easily double team him and trap him. But he did try to draw a foul, and he got stripped. Like, he foul baits. The Lakers was doing that in general. Like freaking who? Rui going up with these tough acrobatic, not even acrobatic. They just trying to make it look like a tough layup just to draw a foul. Like, they just do that so much. And it's like,
It's not good. That's not going to save you. That's not going to save you every time. Every time, that's not going to save you. So that, I can agree with that crybaby shit LeBron be doing, because it's obviously, we've seen it. It's happening too consistently. But is he fed up with these things not getting called? I understand, but at that same side too. Because there's some fouls you looking at, it's like, alright, y'all not calling this, but it's happening too much now. Y'all still not calling it. So okay, like I saw LeBron get fouled 3 times on 3 different plays, and they didn't call it. It's understandable. Maybe by the 4th one, he's already fed up because it's happening too much. It's understandable. But at the same time, you shouldn't be sitting at the fucking end of the court arguing with the ref about this, and then your team, you only have a 5-point lead, and you're arguing about this, and then you're only down 2. I mean, you're only up by 2 now, because what's it called? Michael Porter making an open 3. It's not smart for the team.
Alright.
But
I think
I just
final thoughts on the series, because we've been on here for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was just about to say I think we got to segue to another series. But final thoughts on the series is Darvingham sold y'all. Darvingham sold y'all.
It was bad.
And
I do on the
D'Angelo
coaching.
Russell gotta go.
Oh God.
D'Angelo Russell gotta go.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
To me, he's really good for y'all. He's good for y'all in the regular season. In the playoffs, this is the second time in a row that he's kind of disappeared. I think y'all can easily replace him as a PNR guard.
Mm-hmm.
So D'Lo gotta go. Coaching sold y'all. And there's a huge question mark for y'all when it comes to LeBron James as of next season.
So that's not on me what he wants to do with that one. I would love to see LeBron play with a different team at the same time.
And my bad. Hold on, one more thing. And I think AD should take over. It's time for AD to finally take over the reins, which is why I think it's a question mark for LeBron, because everybody keeps saying AD glass, AD can't stay healthy. I understand he got hurt that last game, but AD
played more games than Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Paul George. He the one getting slandered.
That statement's out the window. Yeah, Anthony Davis. This is probably the healthiest season. This is the healthiest season right here.
Get AD a different PNR guard, right? Because D'Lo is good, but I think it's time for pack it up.
Devin Booker's coming to the Lakers. Said it here. They're gonna trade. The Suns gonna trade. Watch.
I get it tatted on right here.
I'm just saying it. Y'all don't want to hear it. It's gonna be D-Book, Anthony Davis, and I don't know what the trade's gonna be, because I would love to see LeBron on the team, but I think they're gonna try to do something with LeBron.
It's gotta be Anthony Davis. If y'all get D-Book, it's gotta be Anthony Davis.
This is what I think. This is my dream off season.
The Suns are starving, dog. The Suns are starving. The Suns are starving.
I'm gonna just because I don't want to spend too long on this, because we are supposed to be recapping the first round. But what value does LeBron have at 40 years old?
27-7-7.
That's all I can tell you. Knowledge.
27-7-7, and he's going to destroy that team that's already really destroyed.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think a lot of teams value to get LeBron from the Lakers. So I don't think he's that big of a market
40.
For him.
We understand how great he is, but he's old. You don't want to sit there and build around a player that might retire.
We're talking about trading LeBron James. LeBron James is a free agent this offseason if he doesn't accept his player option.
Yeah.
But how much is the player option? Like, how much is it?
50.
Yeah.
It's like
he better take
50. He's gonna get paid because somebody's gonna give him a 1-year, $50 million deal. LeBron James is gonna make that organization probably quadruple $50 million.
Yeah, because the name is definitely
for another day, because we could talk. Because I know we could talk about LeBron and all that.
Oh, I'm gonna say my dream off season. My dream off season, LeBron got not dream, but what I think, from this series, LeBron or D'Lo gotta go. D'Lo can't play with LeBron, as in the fact that D'Lo's best with the ball in his hand majority of the game, just like LeBron's best with the ball majority in his hand. So you can't have. So it's either you're gonna hold on to your youth or you're gonna stay in a win now situation.
Mm-hmm.
How many picks does the Lakers got in the draft?
You said what?
I got a question.
I think they traded for a first-round pick. I think we got a first-round pick in the... Who do we just trade? I think the Pat Bev trade, we got a first-round pick. Or one of these trades, we got like a first-round pick back, but I don't know if we still have it.
D-Book is coming to the Lakers. I'm telling y'all, Suns are starving. But we can go to the next subject. Suns are starving. They're down bad.
Sheen, you got anything to say before we switch teams?
Nah, that's a good touch-up.
All right, let's go Sixers, Knicks.
Nah, that was a fire. That was one of my favorite series.
That was a good
Great
series. I like
series.
that series because it
Great
was
series.
Philly and New York series. You know what I'm saying? It's a rivalry. It's good. It's good. It was good for the the pay-per-views. It was good for the cities. And New York is up. You know what I'm saying? New
Oh
York
yeah.
is up right now.
Yep.
Yo,
Y'all
right
want to talk
now.
about Embiid and Maxey, or you want to talk about the Knicks right away?
I mean, we're gonna talk about both just to throw a few numbers out there. Jalen Brunson averaged 35.5 points per game,
Amazing.
42% from the field, 30 from the
Shit.
three. Joel Embiid averaged 33, 44 from the field, 33 from the three with ten rebounds. But to me, who I think were the key players of this series for the Knicks was Josh Hart,
Yep.
His
obviously
rebounding
Tyrese
was
Maxey on
insane. Did y'all see he averaged
obviously
over
obviously
10 boards a
nigga.
game?
You gonna let him? Yo, you gonna let him
I didn't
talk?
hear him speak. My bad. I didn't hear him speak. I just heard Josh Hart. My bad.
Obviously Tyrese
But
Maxey for the 76ers, but Josh Hart averaged 16.8 points per game, 40 from the field, 43 from the three, 12 boards, 4.5 assists. Tyrese Maxey averaged 29.8, 47 from the field, 40 from the three, with 5 boards and 6.8 assists. Those are my two
he had
key
a good
players.
he had a good playoff run. Definitely. That was a good run for him.
Bro, Maxie wild out.
Maxi, I think the last game he didn't really start clicking until the second going to the half after the half. So I think he didn't really perform at that full potential until game 3 he had a over plus 30 point game. I
I
think
think he
game
had
3.
47. If you're talking about the game that forced OT.
No. I think the game before that then. Cuz he had
Okay.
he had a game over 30 and then he had the 47, I think so.
He game 1 he had 33, game 2 he had 35. I'm just looking at the people who led the games in scoring.
Yeah.
He led. I mean, he had the most games led in scoring out of both teams.
Yeah.
He was efficient. He shot 40% from 3, 48.
See, your mic's cutting out.
Yeah.
My fault. Now I was talking about Maxie, like he was efficient too. I didn't even realize he was shooting 40 from the
Very.
3, 48 from the
Yep.
field on 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
5 rebounds with 7 assists. Oh
Let me
my
roll the
God.
sleeves up because this is when it gets tricky. Because like Jalen Brunson is in Anthony Edwards' like role right now. This Jalen Brunson's team is outstanding right now.
Yeah.
It's just out of this world. Is that true or false? Is his team not out of this world right now?
You talking about the Knicks?
Yeah, missing their second best player.
Okay.
That's what I was about to ask you. Before you
I
continue
think all
going,
the players on it. Okay, go ahead.
No, go. You got it.
I think all the players on the Knicks right now are playing at their best. Like they're playing at their best potential in that role they got. You know what I'm saying? Josh Hart is performing where he's good at. Jalen Brunson's performing where he's good at. Then you got a couple more key players that just they're doing the right part, just locking. They locked the 76ers. You know what I'm saying? They forced them. They weren't forcing get Maxey the ball because they saw what Maxey can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The last game, they saw what Maxey could do every game. So that last game, they definitely figured out, okay, let's force everybody else to shoot and let's just focus on Maxey's because when he finds the rhythm, that's when the games get closer. So I think Knicks just performed very well in that series
And that's
against
kind
the
of what I
76ers.
wanted to ask really
And I don't like the
everybody
Knicks.
because what you said kind of lines up with my question was for Will, so I'm gonna just ask everybody.
Mm-hmm.
With how great the role players are and how good they're playing as a team, as a unit, would they have been this dangerous and this good as a team with Julius Randle?
No.
That's my take on it. Yep.
No. Yeah, I think Julius Randle's gonna take. Yeah, Julius Randle's taking 19 shots a game. That's taken away from two people.
Exactly.
That's taken away from Jalen Brunson. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean Jalen Brunson
Not
just.
Yes.
Brunson just
that's
led the
taken away
first
from
round.
Dante
I'm pretty
DiVincenzo
sure.
and Josh Hart.
Yep.
Keep going.
I'm pretty sure Brunson just led the first round in shots taken.
Bro, Brunson just averaged 35 points, bro. I think it's cool if Brunson averaged 28 points.
Brunson just averaged 49 shots a game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's cool if he dials back a little bit and average like 38 shots a game. Scoring like 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to affect it that much. Brunson could sacrifice his shots alone and still be mad productive. If anything, his assists might go up. And Julius Randle still get hits off. I don't think they get worse. I think they get more dangerous.
I think the defense will get better a little bit, just a little bit better with Julius Randle on the court. You know,
It's like the same narrative with Kawhi. Like off rip, you might think the Clippers is better without Kawhi, but you know, with some games played, you know
No,
the
I think
Clippers
that's
is
very
way more
different.
dangerous.
I think that's very different.
it's very different.
A healthy Kawhi, we know what a healthy Kawhi is. Julius Randle, like I said, the way they're playing as a team, where like I'm not saying Julius Randle isn't a really good player. I'm saying the way they play as a team with how Dante DiVincenzo has caught fire this season. Josh Hart, the way he's playing, I don't think they could blossom in their roles that they are right now with Julius Randle there.
I'm not gonna lie. In the Garden, yo, the refs blew their whistle for anything.
Oh yeah.
Somebody flicked somebody in the finger. Yo, that's a whistle.
Bro, you see the same thing that Trae Young that rule that Trae Young got banned? Bro, is Jalen Brunson not doing the same thing?
Yep.
Jumping back into the player to bait a foul? That's literally what just got banned because Trae Young was abusing that.
Whoa, wait. Give respect where respect is due. That's the James Harden rule, all right?
With the shoulder lean, yep.
James Harden used to you already knew. You start huffing and puffing in the air because you already know what's about to happen. My band's got a 3-point. He got a 4-point play right there. But I mean, I just want to go over Jalen Brunson's stats. This post, like, oh man, they just, bro, that 35 points a game look amazing until you start breaking the numbers down. He's shooting 42% from the field. 30 from the 3. He's taking the second most free throws in the playoffs, only shooting 77%. Like, I don't even want to look at his usage rate because that might be disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 37% usage rate. Like, it's to a point where, I mean, you take a great scorer, he shoot the ball 29 times in the game, he's going to have 25 plus points. Like, he's gonna score with 10 free throws. Like, that's just a concoction for 30-point games. Like, so it's just like everybody's blowing Jalen Brunson out the proportion. Oh, he's better than this. Someone in this call right now said, and I quote, Jalen Brunson's way better than Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey.
Better than Tyrese Maxey?
I don't think so. Green screen.
Are we talking about the playoff? Are we talking about the playoff run?
Even in the playoffs, I think you put Tyrese Maxey on the Knicks right now. The Knicks win in 5. I think that Joel Embiid 50-point game, the only thing that stopped him.
I don't know. Jalen Brunson, damn, that boy Jalen Brunson is a demon, man.
Tyrese Maxey averaged 29 points, shooting 23 shots a game, shooting 47 from the field, 40 from the 3, averaging 7 assists. Like,
he averaged that next to someone who averaged 33, by the way.
Yep.
That only matters with Joel on the
but
floor.
I don't think he would fit in. Tyrese Maxey would fit in great with the Knicks, in my opinion.
What?
I don't think he fit there like that good. What his playing type is, like watching him this, because I don't really know about Maxey that much, but just watching the playoff run, like I think Jalen Brunson is a way. I put him in front of Tyrese Maxey, in my opinion.
What does he do better?
Sixers? That might be a sweep.
No.
That's not a sweep.
Okay.
Oh, if Jalen Brunson was on the 76ers, with him and Embiid, it would be a different story. I think so.
Who's grabbing these rebounds from to take 29 shots a game?
Somebody finna hustle.
PJ.
Who?
What's that man's PJ?
PJ Tucker?
Yeah, he's out there hustling.
PJ Tucker.
No, not PJ Tucker. Not PJ Tucker. That boy. No.
Anyways, PJ Tucker's wild.
Like, I thought he was on the Clippers. I don't know.
No, not PJ Tucker. I'm just looking what's it called. I forgot that dude's name.
That messed my brain up a little bit. I don't know what's next for Joel Embiid. I'm gonna keep it real. He's great. We obviously know that, but I can't remember the last time bro was healthy. I'm gonna be real. Like, yo, his knees is shot. It's like I don't know what's next for him. This is what he hasn't gotten to the second round yet. I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? What?
Or has he? Or no?
He got
Or
beat in
has
the Eastern
he
Conference
not gotten
Finals.
he got so he,
by
On that
Kawhi.
Kawhi
He got
shot.
beat by Kawhi. When that shit like went spin and then it
yeah,
dropped
that
back
wasn't the
in.
Eastern Conference Finals. That wasn't the Eastern Conference Finals.
If they don't lose there, they yeah, I don't even want to say it, but I mean, 6-4 that year. I ain't gonna lie.
But I don't know. I don't know. One, I don't know how many years Joel Embiid has left because he can't stay healthy, and that's like the biggest thing for him. Because I think second straight year where he wasn't healthy in the playoffs. Like he wasn't 100%. He still went crazy, but he wasn't 100% in the playoffs.
I mean,
he did have that injury. Going to the after? No, before, right? That season he had like a major injury. Embiid. When you play
This
against
season
Kawhi,
he had a pretty bad injury.
Yeah, hold up. I can't see this. What's it called? This lettering.
I just think my whole look on this Knicks series. I just think that Jalen Brunson just a little overrated, a little bit.
Why you think that?
But I mean,
okay, wait, hold on. Before we keep going, what I got confused on, I had to just fact check myself for a second. Joel Embiid has never reached the conference finals. That shot by Kawhi was in the second round. That's what I meant when I say he never reached a. So, yeah, I just don't know what's next for Joel Embiid.
Who did Kawhi beat in the Eastern Conference
Finals?
Finals?
He still got two. He still got 2 years on the 76ers on the contract. Next, after this coming up season, then he can be a free agent.
But
so he can't get let go this whole. 76ers just gonna have to get more. Just more.
I'm not saying he get let go. I'm just saying when I say I don't know what's next for Joel Embiid, I don't see him winning a ring.
That's unbelievable, man.
It's a
cut that process shit out. But how long is this process, my man?
Especially as a Sixer, I don't think he wins a ring.
We saying all this now, man. We get a little dun-na-na. Joel Embiid acquired by the Suns. We ain't gonna be saying this too much.
What?
If he gets,
he a free agent?
No, yeah, I'm saying I don't think he wins as a Sixer.
Oh, he's not. Unless you bring Devin Booker to the Sixers, Devin Booker to the Sixers. I mean,
yeah.
They're not losing the game in the playoffs. They're not losing the game in the playoffs. Like respectfully.
Bro, like that's when it gets tricky. If he was a free agent, I fully believe he out of there.
Like he go to Golden State, Lakers in 6 still, but it'd be a close game, close little something. But like I was saying, Jalen Brunson just a little overrated. Like I don't know what's with the last 3 years of basketball, but a player has 1 good year, 1.5 good years. Because last year he didn't play bad, but he wasn't the best. But they just jumped the list.
That's what happens. But niggas get worse. Niggas get better.
What do you mean? He's jumping over players that are still doing what they've been doing for the last 6-7 years. What are you talking about?
Like who he jumping?
Jason Tatum. People got him over Jason Tatum right now.
Yeah,
Jason Tatum's still averaging. He's been averaging what, 27 to 32 points a game the last 6 years. 25. What?
But Jason Tatum's playing around as a team player though. If you really look at it, yeah, he's gonna go crazy those couple games in the regular season when he's having a 35, maybe a 40 ball game. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna give you that. But in the playoffs, Jason Tatum is more like a playmaker too. If you really look at it, like look what happened. What's it called? When the Warriors played the Celtics? Hey, let that man Jaylen Brown shoot. Let's focus on the other guys. Boom, that guy can go off. Then he got what's his name? Porzingis. Porzingis doesn't have to give you that 30. Porzingis hurt going to the series?
Huh?
You said Porzingis is hurt?
Yes, Porzingis got hurt.
What?
That makes no difference. I'm not gonna lie, it makes no difference.
I think I look at him differently. Jason Tatum is him, but he just plays a different role for the team.
Like what? Like
he's like you can look at him as like a comparison. You can say, not to be biased, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing like him.
a smaller version of a LeBron.
He's and I'm pretty sure he's bigger than LeBron. Like he's long lengthwise. Like they're both 6'8", but I'm pretty sure
not like that, but like weight wise, I'm talking about. But he still has like the same like play. Like yeah, he can shoot that crazy three. But Jason Tatum definitely is gonna drive that that ball in the paint most times. He's a great finisher in the paint.
LeBron wish he could play like Jason Tatum.
Oh man, we can talk about 20 years of ball for LeBron. And which year you want to talk about to compare him?
I'm gonna talk about right now.
Because
that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about right now.
Right, I was just comparing it. I'm just looking at what
LeBron ain't been better since Jason Tatum since he been on. Since LeBron got to go back to the Cavs in 2017, 2018. Simple.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about
LeBron only accolade since being a Laker is a NBA championship, which one player on that team led the team in every stat category but assists.
True. I can't disagree with that one, but still, I was talking about Jason Tatum, and I was just trying to compare him to like what his role is, and I think his role on the Celtics is not. He's not the top scorer guy. You know what I'm saying?
Who is?
I think they share the ball so well. Yeah, he could be that top scorer, but the ball's gonna get shared so well for the Celtics that like everybody's gonna have that 15 plus games. But yeah, Jason Tatum couldn't have that 30 ball game, that game, but everybody's gonna eat, not just him. That's why like the Celtics gonna be dangerous in my opinion in this run. But
Jason Tatum right now is taking a Steph Curry role. They brought in a new star player. He's taking less shots. He's playing more of a team ball.
Porzingis hurt though. Porzingis. I don't know. Porzingis hurt. Damn.
But Jason Tatum could give you 30 a night if he has to. It's crazy though. Jason Tatum has an off game. No, everybody wants to talk about it. But then, Sheen, we was talking about it one day. We was talking about how Jason Tatum's so underrated. And that night he had a 30-point triple-double.
Yeah.
Nobody talked about it.
I mean, it's actually an argument though. Like you trying to make it seem like it's not an argument between Brunson and Tatum.
It's not
a fair argument, bro. Tatum has more points.
Who?
Assist.
Who?
I mean, Brunson.
He's also taking probably 10 more shots than Jason Tatum.
Well, I just look at it. I look at it like this. Scoring wise, I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. If Jason Tatum wanted to, he can give you 30, 35 plus a night. We know Jalen Brunson can do the same thing. So let's say scoring equal, right? Let's just say scoring is equal. Let's look at finishing. He's a better finisher than Jalen Brunson.
Most definitely.
Is he a better shooter than Jalen Brunson?
I thought you said they were on the same level. A shooter.
I said I'm breaking down offense. I said finishing. He's better. Jason Tatum is a better finisher. Shooter. Who would you rather have as a shooter? Because me, I'm taking Jason Tatum.
Taking Tatum.
Shooter.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take Jason Tatum.
And then you look at defense. It's not a competition. You can't look at it. So I'm taking Jason Tatum is the better player. He's the more all around player. He can give you everything.
That's what I'm saying. He's a more all around. Like he doesn't need to give you that 35, but he can. He definitely can.
Taking Jason Tatum when Brunson shoots a better percentage.
From where? From where?
From the three.
It's definitely not wrong that he's having a bad series. He had a bad series. Yeah. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going based off of 5 games again.
I'm talking about for the season. But I'll give it to you. Overall production.
Brunson's shooting 40. He's shooting 37.
Plus minus.
He does.
Tatum do, yeah. So I get that to you, but he don't shoot a higher field goal percentage and don't shoot a higher 3-point percentage. And as a point,
but you're saying who'd you rather have on a team? Jalen Brunson is a better performer in that and as an overall player than Jalen Brunson. So you rather have.
I'm saying who's better for their team.
Oh, who's better for a team?
Well, if who's better for the team, one person took their team to the finals. What did the other one do?
gonna try to get him to the finals. That's all you can do
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
gonna try. One already been there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
You think
multiple Eastern Conference
think
Finals?
Think Jalen Brunson more replaceable than Jason Tatum for the Celtics?
What do you mean by that?
Do you think Jalen Brunson? Alright, so you gonna scrap Jalen Brunson and try to find a point guard to fill his role, or you gonna scrap Jason Tatum and find a wing to fill his role? Who you think is gonna be harder to find? I think it's easier to fill Jason Tatum's role.
Word, it's like a lot harder to find a guard that can give you 20 a game, right?
30.
He didn't average 30 points a game. Sorry, brother.
28.
Boom. On 21 shots. So you think if D'Lo took 21 shots in a season, would he? How much points you think D'Lo will average?
Take a shot, that's a sign, nigga. You taking them shot, that's a sign. That's your game. That's not your game.
That's not true at all. That's not true at all.
That's not true.
That's not what you there for, bro.
What do you?
Not taking them shots. That's not what you there for. It's not your role.
Fred VanVleet.
And we're not gonna act like Jalen Brunson only taking these shots because Julius Randle was injured.
When Julius Randle was there, he was only averaging what, 25 points a game?
That's a cliche. Productive.
But you just said, I mean, he jumped to 28 with Julius not there though. What are you talking about?
I'm still taking 25 from point guard consistently.
Right.
Shoot more consistent from the field and the three. Yeah.
But you're also getting a lot better defender by a mile. You're getting a rebounder, someone who can still facilitate.
I'll go get Carter, put him on the Celtics. I guarantee they still running. That motor's still going strong.
Like that. Like what logic is behind that? You're taking who?
Wendell Carter, nigga.
Like niggas say
Cal
anything
Bridges.
at this point.
All right, we got off topic because we were talking about the Knicks 76ers series because he just said some crazy shit.
Like niggas say anything.
Just said Wendell. All right, bro. So to wrap up that series, what is everybody? What?
You take any wing / any
Tyler Hero, Darius Garland, Malcolm Brogdon, Bones Highland, T.J. McConnell, Reggie Jackson, Trey Jones. Right? I could just name any niggas too if you want. Derek White, Jaden Ivey, Fred VanVleet, Colin Sexton, Kobe White, Tyrese Halliburton, fucking Derek Fisher. We could just name anybody. You want to do that?
Let's not hold on. Let's really consider the facts. We talking about teams, bro. We're not just replacing the scale like for the.
That's literally what you just did with Wendell Carter. What are you talking about?
But Wendell Carter on the Celtics compared to Bones Highland on the Knicks is two different things. Wendell Carter, that could really boost his career. You see when he left.
No, we're not talking about boosting his career. We're talking about filling a void. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
You said
like I'm
replace
saying.
him. You said replace Jason Tatum with someone else, right? And then you proceeded to say Wendell Carter.
And I'm saying Wendell Carter in that Celtics scheme can thrive.
He can do the same thing. No, that's not what we said.
I'm saying the same thing.
You could
fill the void though.
Do the same thing.
They could work it out.
All right.
You still got KP Brown. I'm taking that over. I think I'm just saying that's more easy.
So Wendell Carter Jr. could fill the void, right? Wendell Carter could. So take Jason Tatum off, put Wendell in that role. He can get you 26.9 a night.
He can get you maybe 20, and it'll still.
But we're not talking about that. Because I just said the same thing about
D'Lo,
D'Lo, and you said it's not the same.
I'm talking about the factor of winning games and still being where they're at.
Bro,
where they at.
That's not what we were talking about. We weren't talking about winning games.
Yeah, I made the statement.
No.
What you talking about?
Brother, you said take Jason Tatum off the Celtics, right? And replace him. So you're taking Wendell Carter and you're plopping him where Jason Tatum was, and you're saying he can get you the same put that Jason Tatum can. You're dumb. Jason Tatum is
bro. That's not what I said. I said
someone who averages 11 points a game.
Yep.
6.9 rebounds and 1.7 assists. Jason Tatum averages more rebounds than bro.
And Wendell Carter's a center.
I'll put it this way. This is what I'm trying to say. Right. You put Wendell Carter, Mikal Bridges, Miles Bridges, whatever. You put them on that Celtics, they could still be top 3 in the East. You take Brunson away, put Bones Highland, T.J. McConnell on that Knicks, I guarantee they drop down seeds to like the 8th. They on Chicago level. Guarantee you. They're not. The shit Brunson doing for
So
the Knicks.
now you're
That's what the
talking
point guards
about
can do.
taking. So because the
Talking about
Celtics have a
impact.
better roster, right? You think you could just put a role player
Exactly.
there. But
Exactly.
you can even go back to when they didn't have a better roster, and like, they were still the top 3 seeds in the East. What are you talking about? MVP finalists. Like, what are we talking about right now?
The team he took to the finals. There wasn't no Drew Holiday. There wasn't no Kristaps Porzingis. What are we talking about?
This is what I mean. Anthony Edwards too. There's players that didn't get their feet wet yet, but yet why are we talking about them right now? Can they get their feet wet yet? Can they get to the third round? But they can't get to the. We're comparing them to players who've been in the finals, who got to the third round. These players have never been in the third round.
But that's just what happens in NBA. Everybody gets compared right away as soon as you enter the league. Everybody's getting compared for your first season.
Right away, you've been in the league for 4 to 5 years. You've been in the league 4 to 5 years, bro. Their feet is officially wet, bro. It's time to talk about it.
He's play. All right, bro.
I'm not talking about what Tatum was doing 3-4 years ago. I'm talking about right now.
Let's talk about right now. Let's talk about he's 4-1 in the
It
playoffs.
was the #1 seed in the East
By a lot. No, Justin. In the NBA, they had the best record by what, 7 games?
Like what like
replace him with Miles Bridges.
We just talked about right with Miles Bridges.
Replace their leading scorer with Miles Bridges. Okay.
I guarantee you, they still top 3, bro.
Let's see.
That's my hot take.
Wait.
That's not a hot take. That's a dumb take, bro.
Wait. Wasn't nigga saying that you replace Chris Paul with Bradley Beal, the Suns get better?
I ain't say that.
I didn't say you said that. I said niggas. See, calm your hormones.
I didn't hear you. I'm calm.
Like, I'm just so lost. Like, we saying anything right now. Anything. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, you replace LeBron James with the Bulls, they got a 9-peat going. I ain't gonna lie. You replace LeBron with Jordan, they got a 9-peat going. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. Let's replace Shaq with Bill Russell.
Niggas not getting no 3
wait,
feet.
wait. No, wait. No, I'm wild. Let me replace Kevin McHale with JaVale McGee.
You saying put JaVale McGee back then?
Nah, let's put JaVale McGee in 2023 with Kevin McHale.
Oh. I'm sure they got the same success.
Nah.
Like, I wish you had your camera on just so like I could hear you say.
Kevin McHale. Let me say what?
I brought up. I want to see your face on. You just sound dumb as shit. All I'm saying is, can someone get a conference finals appearance before we start saying they're the best in the league and they're up there? And no, they don't. They win the first round and we talk about them like they're the greatest.
Nah, you could talk about them. I ain't saying they're the greatest or the best in the league, but that nigga is here.
You just gotta respect them for what they did.
When you say a player is him, you're saying he's him, right? He's him.
It's hard to say for Anthony Edwards because like you said, it's only second year in the league right now at the moment.
Nah, he's 4 years in. This is third, 4th year.
I'm not saying second.
Second year making that what's it called the playoffs. I meant my bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like, oh, is it too early to say anything? I don't think it's too early to say anything because we've seen what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But to be right away comparing him to like one of the greatest people, it's kind of, you just want to say it. A lot of people just want to say it. But at the same time, I wouldn't compare it right away because, like you said, the Nuggets could just kick up and wash him, and then what people gonna say after that?
But wait, this is my best example on why we gotta stop doing this. Because Tyrese Halliburton, after the play-in or the mid-season thing, he was the best point guard in the NBA.
Became the best point guard in the NBA.
Jeez.
For one day.
One day. It was for, 2 weeks? Actually, the whole first quarter of the season. All the way until the end of the midseason. He was better than Steph Curry, right? That's what everybody's saying. He's better than Curry. He's a better facilitator. He was averaging, 25 and 18. Bro was wilding out. And then we get to March, and we just talk about him falling off.
He did come off an injury, though, right?
Yeah.
That don't matter.
To some.
To some it matter, but that don't matter. Should a player come off an injury, he's supposed to be playing better than he did before the injury. Logically, right? That's how people think for some reason. But
it's a 50-50 if you can recover good from the injury. You know what I'm saying? It's a 50-50. But hey, the league's getting better. The Mets are getting better. So you know you should see better outcome at a player that's what's it called injured.
Paulo was him.
The recovery should be faster and better. Yeah.
What, the first 16, 17 games, Paulo was him. He was the 2 seed in the East. They was them. That was them boys. Paulo was really looking like the next generational talent, which he is, but he was looking top 5 in the league. They was scaling him higher than he was, and then they started losing. They just hit Control Alt Delete on him. When you talk about him no more.
Everybody forgets about him. When he start losing, they forget about him. But at the same time, we're talking about Anthony Edwards. He's having a great run.
A great 5 games.
Great 5 games. You know, and you can't knock him for what just happened. What's it called against the Nuggets? He performed. He performed. You know what I'm saying? He performed. So I can't hate on him because like every game he looks good. He's like you say he's inconsistent, but it's hard to say he's inconsistent at the same time.
I'm not saying we shouldn't give them their flowers. The issue is they're jumping the list. They're cutting the line.
Respectfully, bro, that's how NBA is, bro. It moves, bro. You don't.
What do you mean it is? The whole time LeBron was on to come up, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that when LeBron was coming up. Oh, bro, how you bet? You got to get past KD first. How you even getting compared to Jordan? You got to get past Kobe first. You're not even better than Melo. You got to. What do you mean? Whoa.
You got to get past KD when Bron was shitting before KD even entered the league.
Literally,
KD had to get past Bron. Paul George had to get past KD.
No one, don't even bring his name up in this conversation. Don't even do that. He's a bum. He's a bum.
Bron had to get past Paul Pierce, nigga. It was levels to this shit, bro. And every year a nigga gets.
Paul Pierce couldn't win until he got a big 4. What are you talking about?
Come on now, we saying big 4 now, but they ain't draft Rondo and. Okay.
Yo, Justin, cause you a Warriors fan. Is the Warriors the big 3 without? Even though they drafted Curry, Draymond, and Clay, that's not a big 3 still?
No, they are a big 3, yeah.
Okay, damn. So if you draft somebody, that don't mean you're not a big nothing no more. All right, you learn something new every day. All right, but like I'm saying, LeBron had to go through the tower coming into the league. Is he really better than KD? He's not even better than Melo yet. This is all before his first ring. How are we comparing him to Jordan?
Forget about him. Oh my bad. You're not bringing up Jordan. How he was getting compared right away as a high school player, as a damn high school player. Is he think he's gonna be better than Jordan? Like that rumor already started when he was still in high school.
That's the epitome of greatness, bro, and that's what we expected from Bron.
Oh my god.
Well, comparing to Jordan.
That's crazy. It's just people gonna compare.
So LeBron coming up, he couldn't get compared to Jordan because he didn't win nothing. But Anthony Edwards has never got past the second round yet, and it's okay to compare him to Jordan.
Since 2007, LeBron's been in the playoffs. Well, didn't he not make it in 2020 or 19? That 1 year with the Lakers, he did not make it?
2 years. It was the his first year with the Lakers, and then 2022.
Didn't make it yet. So this guy's been in the playoffs for hella years. So to say like, oh, he couldn't get compared to these people, nah, man, don't do that. Cause he achieved more than people thought he could achieve. And yeah, if more rings could have happened, it'd be better on his name. You know, people will say less because of those rings, but like, bro, this man broke stats on stats on stats of everything you can think of. And he's still in the league for a couple more years. And he's still, if you're looking at his numbers, which year's his worst year? I'm telling you, it's not these past 5 years, because every year he still was putting up numbers. It doesn't look like he's decreasing that much, but like you can, like if you watch him on the court, you can definitely see him decreasing on the court, because like numbers that age is gonna catch up to you. The age is gonna catch up to you no matter who you is. It doesn't matter you Mike Tyson. It's still you're gonna see that age is gonna show effect on you. It don't matter who you is. I don't care what kind of things you're doing. It's gonna show effect on you.
His field goal percentage is better. You say his 3-point percentage is better. You say his points went up higher. Is he winning more games right now?
Hey, you gotta speak
I'm
up.
just saying LeBron's been more consistent.
But is he winning more games right now?
You gotta speak up, Sheen.
You can say his 3-point percentage went up. You can say his field goal percentage went up. You can say his points went up. All that. Is he winning more games right now? Because that's where numbers confuse niggas. Just because the numbers went up, that don't mean shit. That don't mean he's better right now, bro. I'm taking
No,
that.
I didn't say he's better right now. I didn't say better right now. I just said his numbers didn't really like you can say like LeBron is getting older, right? LeBron is getting older, so we should see like you remember how Vince Carter was getting older? We didn't really see him drop like average almost 28, 25 anymore. Like we started seeing his number decrease.
What should we see? Vince Carter is a '90s baby. He came from mid-'90s. We don't know what we don't know. We should see what we seen LeBron do. Just be the beginning of a regular thing. Like,
he played
late '90s.
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. When we saw Vince Carter get older, we saw his numbers decrease, right?
His play decreased. Everything decreased about Vince Carter.
Everything
LeBron
decreased.
James has not decreased.
Well, LeBron is still didn't decrease, and everybody already thought LeBron coming back to the Cavs and win that ring. Everybody thought it's like, oh, okay, that's LeBron's best years. Okay, or coming down, is gonna come down from those years.
That's a good pickup.
But then LeBron,
LeBron
went to the Lakers.
I give him all that credit, but he came into the 2000s as an 18-year-old kid, bro. He had all the resources to stay healthy. All he had to do was just continue the way he do. And I get that to him. That's not easy.
That's not easy. That's on him. But
it's easier than anybody ever had it.
You could say that, right? But how many major injuries has Melo had?
His class fell off. But
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh shit! Yeah, I hear it popping. I said, yeah, no, I hear you on that though, cause you can look at his class alone. This class, I think he like the last man standing from his class down there.
They all fell off. Dwayne Wade fell off. Like, not obviously he's, bro. I mean, you get, bro. Age affects majority of players. It did not affect LeBron James.
We saw him on the Cavs. Dwayne Wade was nothing like we expect him to be on the Cavs playing with LeBron. Like we thought LeBron and and Dwayne Wade on the Heat. Like, oh, Dwayne Wade is coming to the Cavs. That's gonna be the old Miami run. Dwayne Wade I don't think he even averaged 15 points. So, the age is definitely a big factor. But looking at LeBron, and you trying to say like him to being compared to that, it's like, bro, it's like he achieved everything what everybody thought he couldn't, except more rings than Jordan. That's just my saying. And he's been more consistent. His major injuries, what? Soreness,
high ankle sprain.
Playing.
A high ankle
soreness. High ankle
weeks.
sprain, soreness. That's it. That's all he has. Like, and then look at him as an outside player from basketball. Once you hear all this, you don't hear nothing crazy happening with LeBron. He's never beefing with nobody. He's never having crazy circumstances. He's never having drama. Man, for 22 years, 20 years, this man hasn't had no issue with nothing. That's just, you gotta bow down to that in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody slips up once. Everybody slips up. What does he do? What does he do?
Did he, man?
What he tied into, bro. Fairly, like.
But for 22 years, you don't think they're gonna discover it?
No reports, but yeah, bro. I think he just.
For 22 years, you didn't see him cheat with one girl. Maybe, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's always loyal to his wife.
Hey.
Always, he's a family man.
20-some years, we ain't know Jordan had a real gambling problem like that.
Nah, everybody knew he had a gambling problem. It was well known.
Nobody knew it was that bad.
Nigga,
well, yeah, we didn't know he was betting 100K a hand. We didn't know that, most definitely.
Niggas doing that regular though. Like niggas be on a plane ride betting spades 50,000. Niggas got plenty of stories about it. Niggas was gambling regular. It ain't just Jordan. Jordan was just a high roller, and he was
known as that.
Alright, guys.
Just a high roller out of all them niggas, but everybody was gambling.
Okay, we gotta go to a different subject.
Yo, let's get back on subject where we at. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Any final thoughts on the Knicks Sixers? Oh, none. Nothing about Jalen Brunson? Nothing.
I think he performed very well. That's all.
He played good. He definitely played good, but I don't want to get back into it. I don't want to get.
I want to see how he plays against Pacers, man. That's where we're really gonna. I think we're gonna have to see the real Jalen Brunson.
Yo, honestly, I don't know if y'all agree or disagree. I think the Knicks got the easiest. I mean, the Sixers is definitely a good matchup, but out of all these teams, bro, you could probably say the Celtics, but they got an easy trip to the conference finals.
So if they beat the
compared
Pacers,
to out west, yes, it is.
They will play the what's it called? We just watched the
Celtics
game.
Celtics or the Cavs.
Yeah,
Because the
Celtics
Cavs
or
and
the
the
Cavs.
Celtics play each other.
Yep. So damn, if the Cavs win, that's
The
that
East,
would be like for
the
the Knicks.
East,
I mean, it'd be nice.
the East trip to the finals is so much easier than the West trips to the finals. Like the Nuggets just had to beat the Lakers. The Timberwolves had to beat the Suns. The Thunder had to beat the Pelicans, which that's like the only really easy team. The Mavs just had to beat the Clippers.
Zion was out. That's
the
why
Cavs had to beat the Clippers.
Zion was on.
Now the Thunder got to beat the Mavs, and the Timberwolves got to beat the Nuggets. The Celtics beat the Heat.
Washed them.
The Magic's the underrated team, but the Cavs beat the Magic in 7. Sixers and Knicks. Unhealthy Bucks versus the Pacers.
Yeah, and the only game they won, I think, is when Dame was playing. Oh no, they played two. They won 2 games, the Bucks, right?
They won the 6.
One without Dame and one with Dame.
Oh, let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks. Pacers while we on it.
Bucks and Pacers.
Yeah.
I think they would have had a better run if they were more healthier. If they had Giannis, it would have been a way better run, in my opinion. But the Pacers, man, they're a good team.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm underrating them because I mean Siakam like played his heart out.
He did.
Bro just balled out. I mean Tyrese Halliburton, he's gonna get his team incorporated no matter what. I mean we seen it. But Siakam's like the difference. Like I don't see the Pacers here without that Siakam trade.
Damn, fellas, my time cut short though, man. Might slide from this episode early.
We about to dip. Run, it's running. It's raining outside.
Think I'm gonna just be dancing in the rain?
I don't know what the fuck you gonna be doing, man. But damn, the Bucks had. Oh, damn, the Bucks. They got Pat Bev playing 40 minutes, scoring 6 points only.
Damn, he played that much time?
Yep.
Yeah, he played 40 minutes, only scored 6 points. What's it called? The last game. Not good.
Dame played 4 games.
What time we at right now with the recording?
2 hours.
You said you recorded 40 minutes already before though, right?
I already ended that one and started a new one. We're at 2 hours. We gotta stop talking about recordings in the recording.
You can cut
this. Bad business.
Word, I'll do extra work.
No, bad business. They'd be like, oh, what time we at? That's what everybody talks about that.
No, they be like, how much time we got left?
How much time? Yeah. My bad.
You good, Justin?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard Justin speak for like 30 minutes already.
Quiet.
I haven't heard him speak.
When y'all talk.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we all gotta learn how to do that.
Siakam really didn't perform that very well. What's it called?
Yeah, what? It was 22 and 9.
But he had game 4 or 3. He only put up 12 points.
In game 1, he had 36 and 13. He had 37 game 2. Like, he ain't played bad. Yeah.
37, yeah, played 37 minutes. Okay. What about game 3? $17. That's what I'm saying. He had 17 points. That's when Turner stepped up. He had 30. I'm at 29. That Bucks and Pacers. Yeah.
You said they don't?
Yeah.
I like how they match up against the Knicks better than the Sixers did.
Yeah.
I think the Sixers.
I think it's gonna be a more competitive game.
I think the Sixers had
them at 5.
5. Ooh. I think the Sixers are like the Lakers. It's just like, bro, you know what you're getting out your 2 players, and then what? But I mean, there's a stigma around Doc Rivers that he can't coach. A lot of players think he can't coach.
Yeah.
Actual players itself. So I don't know. You know,
Doc Rivers was on he was on the Bucks before, right?
Yep.
He was on the Bucks, but didn't the Bucks win that chip with him on it or no?
It was either with him or Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd. What year did the Bucks? I think Bucks won the
2021.
Can't remember. Was it him?
What?
Chip game.
Alright, man. Sorry
Doc Rivers, yeah,
bro.
it was Doc Rivers.
You out, Sheen?
Yeah, let me step over to the side, bro. Appreciate
Nope, it was Mike
appreciate y'all.
Budenholzer.
Slide. Catch y'all next episode, man.
Catch it, man. Be easy.
Mike Budenholzer was the Bucks coach during the finals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Pacers get very far.
Wowzers.
Pacers. We do gotta play the Knicks. The Knicks. If the Knicks are rolling, man, it's just hard to stop them. That's in my opinion.
I think the Eastern Conference Finals will be Knicks Celtics, and the Celtics will go on to the finals.
Wow.
You just made a lot of Knicks fans happy. You just got
No,
their
I
dick
didn't.
hard.
I just said they're gonna lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're not happy.
Yeah, but they're hearing about them going. Just the going. It gets them going. You know what I'm saying?
Talked about Knicks, Sixers.
Oh shit! I hope you didn't hear that part.
Mavs Clippers.
Yo, he's so disgusting. The Mavs. Oh man, this is a series I would love to talk about. Because once again, for what, like the 5th year, the super team that they tried to assemble with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George being the front runners don't get the job done.
Yeah, they gotta blow it up.
Kawhi Leonard's health, big issue. Paul George inconsistency shows again. I mean, James Harden played great the first 3 games, fell off.
Phew.
Russell Westbrook being a great bench player fell off. Like that team just looked bad on all ends.
Yep.
The last 2-3 games. So I mean, they started off strong though. They definitely looked like it was gonna be a 6 or 7. They showed the 6 or 7, but I don't know. I just feel like there was a big difference in their 6 and 7 and like another series of 6 and 7.
Yeah.
It's just like sloppy.
Mavs go on to play the Thunder, and I think within this series with the Mavs Clippers, Luka's numbers look good, but he really hasn't played to his standards.
Atrocious.
And if he continues to play like that, he won't make it past the Thunder. So I think because in that series, not Kawhi, Kyrie Irving was the best.
Speaking
Maverick.
Ooh, it's hard to say in the whole series, Kyrie. I think the last 2 games we
They
saw
don't
a
win the
lot of
series
Kyrie.
without Kyrie. No, they don't win the series without Kyrie.
No.
Doesn't he average like 30 points a game on closeouts? On closeout games?
Around there, yeah, it's around those numbers. Most
just
definitely.
When is the stigma of Kyrie Irving not being as good as he was gonna stop? I hate the fact that people think the Cavs' Kyrie Irving is the best Kyrie Irving when that's 22, 23, 24-year-old Kyrie Irving compared to 27, 50, 40, 90 seasons. He gets better every year. People don't realize that. He just gets better.
Every year we still say the same thing about Kyrie. Oh, Kyrie's going crazy. Kyrie's going crazy. That's what we always say. Like we know what Kyrie can do.
He's one of
but
those...
like I said, he has that stigma around his name with all that, like, he's not playing these games because of this. He's not playing because of this. So he built a different stigma around his name.
He didn't build that. So they did.
Definitely, the media definitely.
Kyrie Irving walks so Ja Morant could run. Because the only thing that's holding him back is bullshit shit in the media. It's like stuff that, bro, it's like at this point, I mean, I get it. When you sign an NBA contract, you're kind of selling your life away. But it's just like they have no opinions in life. Well, Kyrie Irving, honestly, is in where he's at because of his opinions on life itself.
Yeah. Kyrie Irving, like us all, are human beings. And when he takes off because he has things going on, people try to bash him in the media for that. Like, mental health is a big thing, and we're all 100%. Human. And taking shots at Kyrie, like, we get it. He's a great player, so you want to see him on the court. But if he's not on the court, don't you think it's a good reason? So that whole stigma around him.
It's the team's
No, it's
fans.
not the team's fan. It's everybody in the media that say that bullshit about Kyrie. But it's like when he's on the court, we know who Kyrie is. Obviously, everybody wants to see him on the court, but life happens. So like,
Yep.
my thing is keep the shit that like players go through in their personal lives, keep that separate from basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole thing around
Well, that's what
Kyrie,
they're trying to do. They trying to combine together because that's what all these a lot of media sources rely on. They like to build a character around a player that they can always he's doing something wrong now. We're gonna bash him just bringing up this. Well, he's doing he's not playing because he's tweeting this little tweet that he said on whatever about what's going on. So he knows what he's doing, but at the same time the media's playing a big part with him. So like you, if he wanted to stay out of the media, he should never really posted it. But that's not for me to say because he's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants. So he still brings that whole image around him. Because basketball, the Nets were so excited to have him in KD, but he's not playing. He's not playing. Why is he not playing? Because he's not taking the vaccine that year. You know what I'm saying? So he's not playing at certain games, and then the Nets looking terrible because they got superstars on the team, but they're not playing.
But
They're not playing.
what I find crazy is the fact
And
that
you be frustrated if that's your team and you paid all this money for this guy. You expected him to perform. You just expect him to perform what you pay for. But now all this extraness is coming with it. So you're like, some teams can't take that. But I think Dallas is perfect fit for him. Dallas is just
yeah,
that's his home.
because Mark Cuban actually
Like,
cares about his players.
get your buttocks out of my room. You scratching the doors.
But
and shit.
it's like Kyrie Irving gets dragged through the media about
No.
his religious beliefs and what he thinks about the vaccine and whatnot. John Morant's get dragged in the media because he has a legal gun, whatnot, on his property, on Instagram Live, whatever. It's wrong, but I mean, it's not against the law, whatever. It's not against the NBA rules either. He doesn't have a gun on team property or just nothing like that. But
Nope.
I mean, Josh Giddey literally has allegations about having intercourse with a minor, and they asked him one question about it at team practice, and that was it.
I think it was like I think she came out with statements. That girl.
Oh,
She,
the
lied
family
to
didn't
him.
want to. The family didn't want to call. No matter lying or not, bro. Statutory is statutory. You
No,
can't do nothing.
100%.
But it's just like,
100%.
bro, they talked about John Moran on every NBA talk show, podcast, blah blah blah. They talked about Kyrie Irving on every talk show, podcast, blah blah blah. The NBA did not want to talk about Josh Giddey at all. The media asked him one question about it. That was it. They never asked Kyrie Irving. They asked Kyrie Irving millions of questions. They literally, if you watch, they asked Kyrie Irving questions to try to make him look bad in the media.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They trying to start stuff.
Yep.
They always trying to start stuff. That's their job. Their job is to get these clicks. Whatever top story they can get out of you, that's their job. Like whatever the crazy thing you can say, that's the job to write it down and be the first one to post it. So these media corporates are hungry for news like that, so they can feed it to people that want to know stuff about Kyrie that's doing bad. Like they want to know about John Moran just driving around with guns and stuff. They want there's certain categories of people that like to hear that about certain players. So a lot of media people that post that so much just to bring more eyes into it. And then
Yes.
like you said, like these people get this, like I said, these people get this stigma around their name now. It's like, oh, Ja Morant's a gangster now. The dude went to one of the greatest colleges, and he has a high ass GPA, and he has both of his parents. He's been living good. I'm not saying everything around him probably been good, but like this guy is he's still a student that went for basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we bringing up his background? That's like just like because the type of music he listens to, the clothes he wears, like the people he's around with. So we got that now. That narrative is gonna get brought up to the media, and then anything that he does now is gonna be brought up. Oh, he's dangerous now.
Yep.
He's dangerous, and that's just that's just the media. What the media does. It just brings a bad name around. I'm not saying you riding with guns and showing on the video. It's like, oh, you shouldn't be like, oh, it's nothing. You got a big influence. You're not some guy that's like has 1,000 followers, something. You're a guy that's in NBA, and you're a superstar. You're not, you're a superstar. We're looking at Ja Morant as a superstar now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. So like his image is bigger than we think, but he's still young. Mistakes are happens, and I don't think people should get a hold on one mistake. Obviously, if it's
Yeah.
like a death mistake, it's a different story. But if it's like, like that type, but like with Josh Giddey, I don't know. I'm not really seeing what happened with that, but I heard about it with that girl he was with. There's a lot of rumors, pictures with her and shit. But like you said, the parents came out with a statement that they don't want to, they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, they don't want to
So
cooperate with any
maybe like you said,
investigations.
maybe the league got involved with it, or whoever
Mm-hmm.
is his managers are. They're like, hey, the girl said maybe she lied to you, but people will still want answers. We gotta give them the money so they won't speak. They probably there's talks like that. You think this family don't want to don't want to say nothing? They probably don't. They probably don't want to bring that that image around themselves because they're probably some regular citizen people that live in this world that don't want to be brought up. That don't want media sitting in front of their house every day trying to ask questions because some people are just not meant for that. So I see what the statement of Josh Giddey's too, but like you said, it didn't get brought a bigger image on it. That's a question, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a question. Why did nobody in the press conference ask about that, Not a lot of people ask about it, but when Kyrie's up there, free goes. When LeBron's up there, free goes. When,
Some
any
yeah.
high person free goes. So
Even Draymond
it's
Green.
just,
Sometimes it feels like they ask more questions about things that's not basketball than basketball.
oh yeah.
They don't like to ask them about basketball. But
That's
I
the
mean,
saying. Like we're talking about like the best saying about AI. Are we really talking about practice? Are we really talking about practice? We're not even talking about the game. We're talking about practice, and like that's how you can look at it outside. Like really talking about stuff that happen outside of NBA.
That's
Like when you,
nobody's business.
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. When you go to work, you go there to work. You don't go there to
yeah.
express what happened. And you here for work and talk about my job. We're not talking about what I do outside my job. We're talking about my job, and that's what like
It's like you going to work on
there's
a
good.
Monday morning and they ask you where you at the bar on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
It's none of your business.
Why does it matter where I was? I'm here
Yep.
right now. I'm here right now, and I'm here at my job.
I'm here on
So
time, ready to work.
that's agreeable, So like the media plays a big part for these, for these young athletes. It could, like I said, we're not seeing nothing happening with Anthony Edwards, and that's amazing. I hope this guy has a long career of nothing happening to his career. Like I said, you could be a hothead behind doors, and anything can happen. Everybody got these phones and shit. They get you on a video. It's on the internet. It's already on Sports Center. It's already on ESPN in a matter of 30 seconds that you just did something. If they caught you on the camera, so like these players got to be smarter, 100%. But like I heard, they have media training.
Yeah,
They do
you
they do
get
media
media
training.
training.
So they always they're always trying to learn what words to say and how to bring a different topic. And so then there's more now of that. So
Mm-hmm.
I think for Kyrie, we don't put enough respect on him because he did play with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He did play with LeBron. So he didn't really get that respect. But there's people who really see him as one of the best finishers ever. Like
Yeah,
one of the best finishers ever, or probably one of the best dribblers. Cause that man's hands is just insane, in my opinion. So like, I always have like Curry and Kyrie like always like this to me. Cause like those guys are different. Like when you always see them play against each other, it's like who's gonna who's balling right now? Who's gonna have that crazy shot? Who's gonna get that crazy fade? Because like these guys are entertaining to watch when they plays against each other, and that's what like makes you be more interested in basketball. And like I love Kyrie. Like Kyrie is probably one of my favorite players used to be, but you know that's just respect.
Yeah.
All right, so what else we talking about?
he's the Clippers, Mavs. Fucking.
What y'all think James Harden is gonna be stuck on that team, or they're gonna make
No,
some
he
moves
signed a
with James
1-year
Harden?
deal. He's out of there.
So or about
Blow it all
Kawhi?
up, bro. Oh, blow it up. It didn't work. Everybody gotta go.
Everybody gotta go.
Yeah.
Kawhi has a chronic knee disease, bro.
Yeah, I know. I looked at Kawhi. I thought Kawhi was going through
Like
like some even
they're
more health
they're
issues.
trying to you like he just has his health is an issue. That's all it is, and it's unfortunate he can't do anything about it. But like it is what it is.
What I don't.
They have to
Yeah.
blow it all up. And Paul George, I mean James Harden averaged in this series 21 points a game. Paul George averaged 19 and a half. Once again, he showed he just can't show up in the playoffs.
Playoff P.
Definitely.
So like The Clippers, like Will said, that super team they tried to form with the Clippers. This is what, the third year. It didn't work.
Oh, fifth.
Fifth.
Their team started when
it fell short because everybody just kept getting hurt.
This is my issue. LA was on top in 2019 free agency. Lakers brought in Anthony Davis. They brought in Kawhi and Paul George.
Yeah.
And they brought in DeMarcus Cousins. Like, they just brought in a super team. So then it's like, why as soon as the Lakers lose in a season or they lose a series, the media hammer comes down on the Lakers. But it's just like, oh, the Clippers lost. Yeah, we'll sweep them under the rug. I just don't like that. And the Clippers have been a great regular season team every year.
Yeah. But you don't look at Clippers as like the champion team every year, though. Like, championship team. You don't look at them as like, oh, this Clippers team, they
when they first got Kawhi and Paul George, yeah, they did.
The Clippers beat the Lakers like 11 straight times in a regular season. Like, they were whooping our ass.
Yeah, but nobody ever always said they think the Clippers gonna win it this year. Like, it's like maybe those Clippers fans, but still looking like, oh, I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. Especially when they first got Kawhi and Paul George, they were final favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I don't know. I look at it differently.
Pretty sure every season the Clippers, besides the first year, the Clippers been ahead of the Lakers in the finals percentages, like their chances of making the finals.
They've always been final favorites. Everybody just keeps saying the same thing, like if they could stay healthy. That was it. If they could stay healthy, they can never stay healthy.
Well, they got a lot of injury people too, if you really think about it.
They do.
Injury risk, high risk injury people. Yeah. James Harden.
But when you bring up injuries, who name gets brought up first when you bring up injuries? Kawhi Leonard, right? But it's like, that's just you regularly talking about injuries. You're like, oh, Kawhi Leonard gets injured a lot. Oh, this player. But when it comes to like, yo, you're ready to bash a player for being hurt. Yeah, Anthony Davis is made of glass. Kawhi Leonard's been battling injuries since Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah, you're right. I think they pick and choose who they want to bash.
With that series, I think the Clippers blow it up, and when it comes to the Mavericks, I think Luka just has to play better. Like, obviously, like I said, you look at the numbers, you'd be like, oh, Luka balled out, but
he's watching the game, Luka, shots, he's shooting the ball a lot.
Yeah. He went 1 for 10 from the 3 last game.
He has to play better, because if it comes to offensive game, because that's what it'll be, the Mavs versus the Thunder, it's going to be offensive. If Luka can't have a better output, they're going to lose.
I don't really want to talk about the Thunder series that much. It was much expected. Zion Williamson. We know what's happening. No Zion.
Same thing with the Heat and Celtics, bro.
I do wish Bi stepped up, because that's my guy.
I do too.
But I mean,
he didn't step up. He didn't step up.
So no Zion.
But they knew what they were doing, though.
Yeah.
They knew what the OKC knew what they were doing. Like, if Brandon Graham just can't find rhythm, we have them in the bag.
Honestly, this is my hot take. I think the Thunder's the best team in the West. I don't think no team in the West is better than the Thunder. The Thunder literally have every aspect of basketball you would want.
Yeah.
They have elite defenders on the perimeter. They got elite paint presence. They got someone, bro. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could score with the best of them.
Yeah.
He might arguably be the best scorer in the league, if you want to argue that. I don't got the numbers in front of me, but Shai is a real problem.
Different.
Yeah.
That's another player. That's even another player I'm talking about when I say, like, yo, they jumped the line. Like, Anthony Edwards jumped over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When people don't even bring up Shai. Shai's one of those people, like, you get down the list like a 7. Oh, I forgot about Shai. But he's arguably a top 5 player in the league. Top 3 if you really, I mean, like, I feel like the 3 bigs are really the top 3 in the league. You know, Jokic, Embiid, Giannis. Those are going to be your interchangeable top 3s no matter what, just because of the fact that they're getting 6 assists with 11, 12 boards, 30 points.
Giannis is not over Shai.
Honestly, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bro, my favorite players are the players that really got that midi work. So, you know, Devin Booker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, DeMar DeRozan. Those are players I love. I love the guys that really get to the midi and get to their spot.
I think Shai not here.
But another thing, I wish he was here, because I did forget to bring up, because I like to say this a lot. The Boston Celtics are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
They ain't even close.
They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain't even close. They ain a player on the Boston Celtics not going to be looked at as good as if they was doing it. If Jason Tatum had the exact same stat line on the Knicks, Jason Tatum is first team All NBA, looked at as the best scorer in the league, blah blah blah, right? But it's just something about that team stigma, like Boston Celtics. Everybody know they say that's the most racist fan base. Nobody likes playing in Boston. They talked about it on the podcast with Draymond and LeBron and all them, the barbershop podcast.
Yep.
It's like they got the same aura as the Dallas Cowboys. Just like, bro, that's a team that's just you're not made to like. They're not made like you don't like Boston.
100%.
Yeah, I got nothing to say about that.
So what are we? We got one more. The Cavs and the Magic.
Whew. Cavs and the Magic. That was a real gritty series. I ain't gonna lie, that was a gritty series.
Magic broke my heart.
Yeah.
They broke your heart. We're not gonna talk about the fact that my man's really dropped 50 in Game 6 and lost.
Mitchell, yeah, that was sad.
It's like, bro, and he was playing so bad, so it was just so nice to see him go out there and actually hoop, how he could play. And
Donovan Mitchell averaged 28.7 points per game, shooting 45 from the field, 25 from the three.
Yeah,
we're not gonna talk about that too much.
That's very good.
Paulo Banchero, 27 points per game, 45 from the field, 40 from the three, 8.6 boards a game, 4 assists, 1.1 steals a game. Paulo went out there and kind of, he did what he was supposed to.
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of put people on notice. He forcing that Game 7. I mean, the Magic gave it all they had, and they were really good this year. So it's like hats off to Magic, but Donovan Mitchell went out there and did what he was supposed to do. He handled business, as superstars should. But I want to touch on one person, because when I say that the Magic broke my heart, this one person disappointed me so much, because he was supposed to be that other guy to step up and help Paulo. Franz Wagner.
Oh yeah. That white boy.
He averaged 18.9 points per game. Not that bad, right? 40 from the field, 26 from the three. In Game 7, elimination game, you gave the Magic 6 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 for 15 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. That is the worst field goal percentage in a Game 7 in NBA history, with a minimum of 15 attempts.
Mm-hmm.
He disappeared when, the lights were the brightest. And I thought the Magic were going to win this series, but Donovan did what he had to do, handle business.
One thing I will say is the one, tricky spot the Magic are in this offseason is you got a player like Jonathan Isaac. He's getting paid like $35-40 million a year.
Yeah.
He just went into your first round series and had a 97 defensive rating. That's amazing. The Magic just played amazing defense for 7 games. Like the worst defensive rating on their team is 104. You're never gonna see that. Like you're not seeing that. So it's just like
today's game.
Yeah, so it's just like they actually just came and balled out. You wish some of these players' offensive ratings could be better, being that they're taking all these shots and whatnot. But it's just like there's only so much you can do. But I mean, they play good.
Got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, I do think that they're too young. You like it's nice to have a young core, being at Paolo's 21, Franz Wagner's 22, Jalen Suggs is 22. The oldest person that's really playing is Joe Ingles. He's 36. But other than that, you got dudes like the oldest people is Gary Harris 29, Moritz Wagner 26, Jonathan Isaac's 26.
Mm-hmm.
The team is super young. So honestly, a team like the Magic, I would love to see Paul George go there for agency.
Yeah.
And they move a couple players to get not picks, but just some veteran depth.
But with that win over the Magic, the Cavs go on to play the Celtics, right?
Celtics, yep, Celtics. They play the Celtics.
Celtics in 6.
You saying Celtics in 6? You said is Porzingis out for the whole series, or is just a light injury?
It could
'Cause I
be. I
didn't
think
even
it
hear
said
about
it
that.
could be. Yeah, it's a calf injury. He could be out this series. I think they said like 1 to 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be that guy. Cavs in 5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This whole series falls on one
Mark my
player.
words here. Let me tell you, mark my words. Max Strus is gonna have one of the craziest runs against the Celtics. Watch.
I
Max
think
Strus is gonna be that guy.
this all relies on Evan Mobley. Like Evan Mobley went into Game 6 with
This
2
is
points.
someone who has a gambling addiction, and he's
Now,
probably gonna go place bets on Max Strus to go
I will.
drop 30 points a game.
No. I'm gonna have him over 4 threes. One of these damn games, cause he's gonna be that guy. I'm telling you, Donovan Mitchell is that guy. But man, with that Max, don't leave Max Strus open in that corner on that hash, cause it's up.
Like
It's stuck.
he could have said Darius Garland is gonna start playing better than he's been playing
I'm
because
not
Darius
that
Garland was
guy though.
very disappointing this series. This like he went and said Max Strus. You could have said Evan Mobley would be a
Did
key
you just
player.
watch that last game of the Magic and Cavs?
Yeah.
Did you see Max Strus? Max Strus got that heat up. Max Strus Max Strus brought him
Max
back.
Strus is a shooter. Yes, I know that.
He brought him back. They were down, but
Yes.
he's the one who really put him in the rhythm. And I'm telling you, if Max Strus gets that rhythm in, that's when the whole team is like, yo, they're not falling. That when Max Strus is up and Donovan Mitchell is up,
He's saying Max Strus is the guy.
Max Strus is gonna
All right.
no. Max Strus is gonna be one of those
saying
guys.
some crazy shit earlier. Now we got his twin Augie, bro. All right.
yo.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Darius Garland didn't play up to expectation, but I mean, I don't think it's on him because he still shot very efficient. He shot 48 from the field and like 41 from the three. I do think it's on the coaching staff to start game planning him more shots. I think so it just comes down to them getting him the ball more, with Donovan Mitchell still getting his touches. And Evan Mobley can't go out there and have 2 points like he did in Game 6. Yeah. 1 for 7. You're 7 foot, 2 points. You're 1 for 7. Like that's just ridiculous.
100%. All right.
That's all about playoffs.
With that, I just want everybody to give their predictions. So you said Cavs in 5, crazy work. I said Celtics in 6. Well,
it's more about what I want and what I actually think. I want the Cavs in 4.
Ooh, you call me crazy?
No. I said I want them in 4. That's what I said. You see, look, he took his mic off because he's not listening to me right now.
Put your mic back on, Justin. Put your mic back on. Come on. Put your mic back on.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, brother. I said I want them in 4. That's not what I think is going to happen.
Was the Max Strus statement crazy?
Yes, you're wilding. You're wilding, bro.
That's crazy.
I want the Cavs in 4. I do think it's going to be like Celtics in 5 or Celtics in 6, but I want Cavs in 4. I don't want the Celtics to have the opportunity to get to that 18th championship. My dream finals is definitely Lakers versus Celtics for that 18th title. Who gets the first? That's what I want. But
okay.
Evan Mobley got to step up.
So Cavs in 5 or Celtics in 5 or 6.
Yeah, I got Celtics in 6.
All right. So what next game we talking about? What next game? Pacers and
Pacers and Knicks.
Oh, Pacers and Knicks. My bad. I'm fried.
Knicks in 5.
Pacers in 6.
Me too. I got Knicks in 5. I want to say Pacers in 6 because I have high hopes for them, but I want to be more realistic with the statement. I got Knicks in 5.
The one thing I could say that's completely different from the Pacers and the Sixers, the Pacers don't have lazy rebounders. So all these second chance points that the Knicks got and capitalized off of an extended runs is not happening in a series.
But that's the same thing you can say about the Knicks too. They don't have no lazy rebounders.
But that's why they won. They really beating the Celtics off of like, what is it, game 1 or game 2? Like literally somebody missed and everybody staring at the basketball coming off the rim. Isaiah Hartenstein comes down and grabs the rebound. Like that should never happen, especially when it's not like your morale's down. You're down 3-0, bro. It's like 1-0.
Yeah.
Everybody. So I think the Pacers could creep up.
Okay.
Dallas.
Mavs and the Thunder.
Thunder in 5. Shai
Mavs
Gilgeous
in
Alexander averaging 35 a game.
You said Mavs in 7?
Mavs in 7.
I got Mavs in 5. Yeah, I got Mavs in 5.
Unless Chet Holmgren's head explodes on the court, that's not happening, brother.
What's the last name? I'm blanking. What's the last team?
Who? The last
We got one more. We got one more team. Or one more series.
Timberwolves, Nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I got Nuggets in 6.
Well, we already know.
Wolves in 6.
This. You got Wolves in 6.
Wolves in 6.
I'm that guy. I'm crazy today.
He's about
to say these niggas are gonna sweep them.
Sweepity swap.
He just want him to get. He wanted.
That's gonna happen today. Cause fuck the Nuggets.
He's a gambling addict.
No, I just don't
he
like
want
the
his
Nuggets
press.
what they did to the Lakers.
He want his precious Bron to get his get back.
Mentally and physically, they're gonna get back. The Timberwolves gonna get back right there for the Lakers. Cause fuck them Nuggets,
Right.
I don't like Jokic and his brothers. What up? That's what I gotta say. Yeah. Don't find me though. All right, that's it for the playoffs.
Yeah. That's it for round 1 at least. So we'll do an outro. I think it should be well.
I've done the intro more than everybody else. Like Augie ain't do nothing yet, cause like
you right, Augie.
I'm just here.
Augie got you got the outro. You got the outro, Augie.
All right, so that just wraps up our 4th, 5th podcast. You know, we had a good podcast. We missing our green screen / iPad or / iPhone user, Shino the Dreamo. But thank y'all. You know, subscribe, like, and share every video we post. Most likely, you know, we trying to hustle every day. Trying, you know, trying to be more consistent. You know, appreciate y'all and have a good night. Peace.
Shit.